Hello everyone, good afternoon and welcome back to the Valorant FirstGod Warzone tournament organized by Gamers the Bongo, sponsored by TXCrim, affiliate partner Exit Lag. And this is going to be the top 16 teams surviving to be the best of 8 for the quarterfinals, and it's going to be W Gaming versus NEFA. NEFA on the attack. NEFA, the team that actually played 4-man in our qualifiers due to some technical issues, and still they survived against a 5-man team with the on top of MG, who actually played incredibly well. But if I look at the lineup right now, NEFA and W Gaming, both of them are preferring a Killjoy right now. But I have information about Killjoy that why people don't peek it that much. Like they prefer Cypher over Killjoy. In the meantime, we have a pause coming in for the technical issues, but I'll
Placing
just keep talking
sentry.
about that. But see, Killjoy,
Hostile
a
inbound.
trapper,
Out of
same as
charges.
Cypher, but on the
Turret
attack,
out.
Cypher is a more of a lurker who can actually cancel the lurk from the defense, and he can take up one angle alone. At the same time, Killjoy can't do that because he, even if he puts that bot down, that's not gonna be enough to give the information that's needed all the time. So in the meantime, I can see some presence over at A from W Gaming. I think they are gonna aggress on A main, and Caffeine and the other from NEFA will be on the opposite side. So far Recon comes in. I think that will give them some information. No one gets spotted out. Schwaze here goes towards Amin with a support on his back. The Jet is right there. They're gonna flash is ready, and he's gonna pop the flash. One gets blind. A tap on the head. Swagger answers back, but Dash will trade him, and that's gonna be the man advantage for W Gaming in the beginning of the
Stay
round.
down.
Bloodfang comes from short, but gets taken out by Dash after that trade. And
One
MG
enemy
here
remaining.
tries to tap onto Null, but Null will turn around and headshot him straight. And that's going to be Kaname left alone on the pistol round in a 1v3. And he's going to be stuck in
Placing
B
alarm
main.
bot.
That alarm bot is not going to give any information out because no one is aggressing on B main. The trap setup is already ready on B. Heading over to dash
Spikes
number
here.
5. They are taking up A main right now, and they have
Here.
Kaname is stuck. He has to isolate these players, maybe get 1v1, maybe get some frags, but as soon as he comes over to dash, it's going
30
to be a
seconds
2v1,
left.
and that's when things will change. Kaname is slowly making his way towards A main, and both of them know, dash and RTL, that he's going to be coming from there, and it that's a nice straight tap on Kaname's head, and he won't be expecting that angle. First round goes for W Gaming. Dash with 3 kills. Very crucial trades that he caught on A main and A shot.
Turret out.
On top of
Alarm
that
bot out.
victory of that round, W
Recalling my
Gaming will
bot.
buy up and get 4 Spectres, but Dash will be left alone on that Ghost, and he's confident enough
Placing alarm
to
bot.
use that alone right now. Schwaze will have that Spectre, and I believe another A main push will
Placing
come
swarm
in.
grenade.
Let's head over to number 1, Schwaze. And they're going to be waiting. They see the peak coming in. The bot gives the information. Both of them fall back. Garden door gets closed by Dash. They didn't have any information upon shot, but
Here.
he thought that it would be a good choice to clear that angle out already. Now NEFA is not going to be aggressing anywhere, and they're just waiting for the peaks. Bloodfang uses that shock bolt, but that won't catch anyone out. Null here just baiting out the shot as RTL is waiting for him to come in, and the spike
Spike
goes
down
down.
B.
Bloodinator here gets another one onto Caffeine. It's been like 2 days after the update came, and Valorant's ping is like not stable anymore on Mumbai servers. But yeah, we're still going for it, and Dash here peeks out and takes down MG with 2 shots to the head. Kaname here will take down Swaze, and Dash will open up the garden door
Last
with his
player
knife, and he will
standing.
take down both of them with 2 taps straight to the head, decapitates, and they go down. Swagger Kaname can't do anything. That's Dash on 6 kills, and he goes for the operator straight away. A buy coming in from NF. I'm gonna ask if they need the pause. And Dash here is on his way to B main.
Placing sentry.
He will have that operator in his hand, and Bloodfang will be on the opposite side. And if he peeks out aggressive, he's gonna get taken out. That spam will push him back from that angle, and he will have to go back to the side. But he's still left alone. And let's head over to Swagger right now, who's pushing middle with MG, and he's gonna go for the trade, and Bloodnator goes down on market. Another one, Swagger is gonna get taken out by Swashy, the other Phoenix from W Gaming. They're gonna be making their way towards the site, and Dash is still here at the B site in Boathouse with that operator. He's gonna be watching the first lane as Bloodfang tries to clear out CT for him to get inside the site. Now Swagger is still inside market along with Caffeine and the Spike. A smoke will come in from RTL to deny some information from B main, but first lane, and he peeks, and Bloodfang takes Dash's head off, and that's going to be the operator going down. Caffeine takes Swazi, but both of them get traded out. The Spike is dropped up on CT, and Bloodfang's left alone. 100 HP. He can fight it out, but at the same time, it's going to be 2v1, so isolated players can actually trade each other.
Placing sentry.
The round won't go their
30
way.
seconds left.
Bloodfang takes the turret down. The information is relayed on for W Gaming, and they're gonna both get stacked up at the same location. Bloodfang throws the recon bolt out for information towards mid market and goes for the spike. And at the same time, Null and
Found them.
RTL already pushed up to the other side. Is he gonna pick up the spike? He's gonna do that, but he's gonna get shot behind by two players from W Gaming, and that's the third round in their favor. The push was good. They took market. Bloodnator actually, Bloodfang actually went on to B site and took down the operator who was holding B site alone. But at the same time, the flank came in from W Gaming, and NEFA could not hold on to that. Dash is still at 6 frags, and he gets that operator back up, and Shuaze here doing some good cover fire for him, and I'm going to head over to Dash again. And he's going to get an angle on that operator and gets a frag onto Bloodfang while he swings out from mid catwalk. Kaname here against that Odin on B side. He's not aggressing on B main. Caffeine goes up to mid link, and he's going to have two players behind that smoke. But he will fall back and regroup with Kaname. MG here takes down Dash in middle, but RTL is still over there. Catwalk player goes down. Caffeine takes him out with that headshot, but RTL, he won't be spotted. Caffeine will get taken out by RTL, but it's 3v3 right now, and Null comes out from Garden and takes down Schwager. That's a 2v1 left for Kaname again.
One enemy remaining.
Kaname takes down one. RTL on low HP, 5 HP left. He's gonna tuck around the corner, but the spike is in his angle. If Kaname doesn't check this, he will get spotted out and he will get taken down. But all he needs is one bullet connected to RTL, and that's gonna be their round. NEFA gaining their first round. Will it be that, or will it be RTL clutching it out with 5 HP? He puts the bot down, goes for the spike, doesn't spot it out, whiffs the shot, whiffs the spray, goes out of bullets. Kaname spots him out and takes him down. That's the first round for NEFA. And that was unfortunate because RTL had the jump on the player. RTL just needed to connect that spray, and he couldn't do that. First round for NEFA, gaining some momentum. Schwager actually was getting taken out on A main again and again, and they are gonna take a B approach right now because I don't see anyone towards that A, but that flank, that's the same thing that I talk about every matchup, that Valorant maps are so clean and a bit small that flanks are very easily doable by the defensive team, and A main is going to be left alone. And if they move up onto mid and catwalk, someone flanks from catwalk, they're going to have their back turned on them and they're going to get shot down. Same time, I think a tactical pause coming in from NEFA. They're thinking their strategies out, thinking their options out, understanding how W Gaming can counter their approach. Let's look at the scoreboard here, and W Gaming Dash is on 7 frags right now. RTL supporting him as much as he can. But at the same time, frags are not going the way of NEFA Gaming, and that's the main reason they are not getting this around. Because I know that they have the capability of making this matchup happen, even though they are getting struggling for that. Kaname will drop down that lockdown. He's waiting for it. He's not doing it yet. Bloodfang
Initiated.
recons the site out, and that there comes the Killjoy, and they will have the site for free. It's going to be a 5v5 retake coming in from W Gaming, and look at that, 4 people coming in from B main as a flank, and only 1 from Mark. Let's see how this one goes down. All of them at 100 HP. Bloodinator,
Placing sentry.
they're going to be rushing from B main. First lane gets smoked out by Caffeine. You Flash is popped up and ready, and they push in. That's the first frag going in their favor, but
Last player standing.
now that's the cleanup coming in from NEFA, and that's gonna be Bloodinator left alone, and he's not gonna be winning this. No chance in any way. Swigert here takes down Bloodinator with that spam, and he doesn't give any chance to Bloodinator even get over to the other side of CT. Second round for NEFA, and I think they're gaining that confidence back up to make this matchup happen. 1 round deficit in favor of W Gaming, and they're gonna be taking down Kato or Caffeine here, waiting for that smoke on mid. Heading over to RTL on Catwalk. He's gonna peek out from mid link and not gonna spot anyone, but there's a push coming in from B, and I'm gonna head over to Dash, and who's gonna use that and takes down 1. Swagger uses his ultimate and pushes onto the side, gets down Swaze, but gets taken out, and he's gonna run it back to the same spot he was. Another flash coming in. Dash is still here, holding the side down. First one is already taken. MG will take down Dash on the side, and RTL Null is a 2v4. Left alone on the side. Swagger heals himself on that molly that he put down. Null gets flashed out, and the Swarm Grenade takes Null down to 78 HP. Another 1v4.
Finished.
Swagger peeks out, gets taken out in that spam only. Rana here inside boathouse on low HP, and Caffeine is gonna have 100 HP on that same topic. And will Null go for this 1v3? And he will take down Kaname too. But at the same time is ticking away. If he can take down Rana, it's a possible round for him. And Rana goes down, last player, and he has no information where he is. Switches the gun to a gun with bullets, and Caffeine will hold that angle inside boathouse and takes out Null. Incredible attempt coming in from Null, but the round will go in favor of Null. Scoreboard gets tied up. NEFA seems to be answering back, and they understand that understanding is coming in on the strategies, the resources, the utilities that's being used by Swagger and Null before going by Swagger and Kaname from NEFA Gaming before going onto the site is actually crucial at this point of time, because that is what is giving them information about the site. And we're gonna have some technical issues again, and we're gonna be right back after we see if we can fix this up for the players. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.
Never going out.
And we're gonna be back. Ping issues are gonna keep happening as it's an internet game, but at the same time, NEFA here takes down mid. Swagger gets spotted out by that Sova drone. Bloodinator falls back, leaves mid for anyone, and it's up for the taking. Bloodfang towards A main, drops down that bolt, spots the Killjoy bot out. Sight is clear, and I don't think anyone will have information of this bot that already came onto the site. Now Bloodinator will go on to heaven, and he will spot that bolt out. Waits with his bolt of his own. The players are rotating. Bloodfang will get spotted. Garden push comes in from NEFA. Swagger inside that smoke drops some molly. RTL takes down one. Kaname goes down. Same time they answer back. RTL null and Bloodinator go
One
down.
enemy
MG takes
remaining.
down Dash, and that's Schweizer left alone in a 1v3. That's possible to happen because of the HP, and that's Bloodfang going down first.
One enemy
Another
remaining.
one connects to MG, and he's down to 9 HP. He's gonna go for the heal. Someone needs to spam him. Why is no one spamming him? And at the same time, he will go up to 53 HP. Drops the wall down. Caffeine is waiting on generator. So 1v1. Schwaze drops down to the side, denies a sound cue, and he's on the side, and Caffeine will take him down with one headshot straight to the head. That decapitates him, and that's the 4th round on the board of NEFA, and they gain the lead. They gain the world-earned lead that they wanted. That Prime Vandal, man, it's fun tapping it out, alright? I'm not gonna disagree with that, people. And if you guys have seen the new bundle, the Prime Phantom, that also looks dank. I heard that they have karambits now, like CSGO and Valorant. That's a good thing that they are thinking about their marketplace a bit more. But at the same time, the round is going to get back up. So let's get back into the action. Bloodinator here with that bolt is going to get information on B. And he's going to push up with that classic on his hand. And he's behind that corner. Not going to peek yet. Kaname goes for the orb. Bloodinator peeks out. But Kaname will take him down with the support from Bloodfang. Now Swagger here takes down RTL on middle.
Deploying drone.
Dash is still left at Catwalk. That's Swashe coming in from Catwalk, and Dash is gonna be on mid Catwalk. He's gonna come over here. I think it's an eco coming in from W Gaming, but Schwaze will have a Vandal picked up from Swagger. That's a B side taken by NEFA. 2v4, and I don't think W Gaming should go for this, even if they have those weapons on them. Now Dash still has his blade storm and the
Last
judge, and
player standing.
Schwaze will get taken out. He takes down one. Still possible, 1v3. Dashes onto the side, but the Cubby player will spot him out and he will get taken out. That's the 5th round for NEFA. A 2-round lead coming in now. The economy is back again on W Gaming, and they are gonna go for the buy. I don't think they will opt the op now because they don't have the money as of now. But yeah, I believe Dash loves that sniper, and every team needs a good sniper who can actually change the tide of the game, gets the opening frags, and make the matchup happen.
Time for a field test.
Now NEFA here going back again towards B. Their B is working, and why won't they? Bloodfang here goes out on B main, drops a spam. That owl drone is coming in and he gets taken out. And there's the Hunter's Fury coming in. Takes down Bloodfang with 2 tags, and that's gonna be Swagger. That gets a bit of tag from that Hunter's Fury. Now Caffeine and MG here taking up Catwalk. MG, look at MG right now. He's up on Catwalk and has the information that it's clear as of now, but at the same time RTL is at A main, and if they try to go towards A right now, it's gonna be a messy thing. So someone needs to clear out A main, and that's exactly what Swagger is doing. Let's head over to number 8, Swagger, and he's gonna have contact with RTL right now at A main. At the same time, will he check this angle? Because he is right there, Swagger. He is gonna check that angle, and he will spot out RTL before he takes the fight, and he's gonna go for the orb, and Swazi will take him down. At the same time, the paranoia coming in from Caffeine is gonna take him down. Dash here answers back onto the Omen, and he gets taken out.
30
Site
seconds
is
left.
taken by NEFA, but they are not going for the plant yet. It's a 2v3. The spike is down. And Kaname will drop the Killjoy lockdown, and that's going to deny them from coming inside the
Player
site.
standing.
Dasher takes down MG. And Kaname left alone. The Killjoy ultimate doesn't matter. They will use the small time that they have and push back onto the side and take the round. And that's going to be the lead taken down to 1 round only. NEFA still in the lead. Dash doing all he can alone. Up on Garden, up on A main. He's all over the map, man, and he's playing everywhere that I'm looking at. This time he's gonna be around that catwalk, I think, with that phantom in his hand. Now let's move over to number 8, Swagger again. He's gonna go for the fight up in middle, and both the mid sites get smoked out. Catwalk is smoked, middle is smoked, and no one is gonna get any information where the players are. But Swagger with that flash heads inside Amen with a double flash combo from Rena and Phoenix. The recon bolt won't spot anyone out, and they will wait for that. The shock bolt again doesn't catch anyone. Now Swagger gets spotted out by Shwazi, and he's gonna get that ping down. Smoke comes in to deny the aggression coming in from them, and Swagger is gonna go inside that smoke, flashes out, but finds no one inside market because the door is already closed.
Careful now.
They have B side still.
Careful now.
The corner will be clear, and Swagger here behind enemy territories. He still doesn't get spotted out yet, and all the players moving over to A side, and I think that's a wrong rotation coming in from W Gaming as NEFA is Caffeine is gonna move towards market, take down RTL with the bomb, and Swagger here has all the flank that he needs, and he's gonna cut off them from the
30
between,
seconds
and all of
left.
them coming in. He's not gonna go for it, and he gets the wrong frag, and he's gonna get in a strong fight against 3 of W Gaming's members. Now it's a 2v3
Spike
for
planted.
W Gaming. There's a bot going down. Shwazi and Dash gets denied because of that swarm grenade coming in from CT spawn. Bloodnator here gets a spam onto the
Revealing
side,
area.
and he's gonna drop down that recon bolt, try to spot everyone out.
Last player
Kaname
standing.
gets taken out inside the smoke. They push onto the side, and Bloodnator will take out Caffeine too, and that's gonna be the 5v5 equalizer match. The lead is gone for NEFA. They are losing the players when they don't want to. At last round, Swagger had such a good position. If he just waited one more second to take Dash out, he would have all 3 of them, because he had that angle that he needed to cut the rotation off for the defenders. He could not make that happen, and at the same time, the attackers actually crumbled, but Caffeine did do a good read on the rotation that came onto B side, and he took the RTL alone and took the site and get the planted going on. But at the same time, the mid actually, whoever went up to mid actually got demolished by W Gaming, and now NEFA will be moving towards A, and they're gonna be going up against the Killjoy trap side. And let's head over to them at the same time, and rotation comes in. Swashy is here for that pickup. The swarm grenade goes off, and he's still waiting. Goes for the fight, drops out to 36 HP. Does the same amount of damage to Swagger too. Swagger takes down RTL, the plant goes down. Kaname and Swagger get taken out by Dash, and RTL is gonna be left alone in the side. And Bloodfang here gets taken out by Dash with that aggression, and look at Dash doing all of it alone, and he gets multi-frags every round, and that's the reason that W Gaming still have an advantage over NEFA. And it's gonna be the last round before the switch,
Last round in the half.
and we're gonna be seeing NEFA Gaming's defense after this. Ascent is a strong map, to be honest. And at the same time, from NEFA, not much of the players are on double digits. The way I saw MG play that day, he was playing incredibly well. At the same time, today he doesn't have that chemistry in him. Maybe that's the word. And he can't frag that out. And Dash is 19 frags, and they're going to be moving up on A. They here is going to get spotted by that recon bolt. Bloodnator goes over to
Take flight.
mid catwalk, and he's gonna spot that owl drone out, and he knows that mid aggression is coming in. Falls back to the side, but RTL here with that operator is not gonna be able to frag it. He's gonna fall back. Swagger down to 29 HP on A main. Bloodfang will take out Dash on mid market, and that's B slowly coming in the favor of NEFA, and rotation is coming in, but they are still worried about middle. The spokes go down on B, and the bot will still deny MG from getting onto the side.
Revealing area.
Null there, waiting for his time, waiting for the second that he can peek out and take everyone down. That's the molly coming in from Phoenix, and
One enemy remaining.
side is still not there. Caffeine with one tap onto Null's head, and he's gonna go for the fight, and MG will take down Swazi with that swing. And that's a 6v6. Scoreboard is tied up.
Switching
We are
sides.
switching, and NEFA on the defense. This is where it gets interesting. This is where they need to put that chemistry back up. Attack didn't work. No, doesn't matter. It's still a scoreboard of 6v6. It's equalized, and whoever gets the momentum first in this half is mainly gonna take the victory home. At the same time, I think Dash is doing most of the work alone from W Gaming, and the Bloodnator actually is giving good support with 7 assists on Bloodnator. That is what you need from a initiator or a sentinel or someone who can give you information. Dash here picking out Catwalk. He won't spot anyone out, and they are taking middle first. MG is gonna be behind that smoke with a flash in his hand, but he won't go for it yet. The owl drone goes out to recon on Catwalk, and Dash is gonna be going with that owl drone. He gets the Caffeine gets tagged by that bolt, and Dash is just progressing towards him. He won't know that Dash is there. And Bloodnator here takes down Swagger.
Scanning ahead.
At
There
the same
they
time,
are.
Schwaze goes down from W Gaming in the attack. It's a 4v4 again. And Dash here takes down MG from the rotation, and it's a push coming in. And that's going to be Dash taken out by Caffeine on A Heaven. The site is
Spike
still
planted.
W Gaming's, and they don't know who's where yet. And that's Bloodnator taking down Caffeine from a headshot angle from under Heaven. Kaname here.
One enemy remaining.
Three gone.
The garden door still denying him. It's a 1v3 coming in, and I think the pistol round is gonna go in the favor of W Gaming. But I'm not taking any chances yet because the HP is not there for W
Scanning
Gaming.
ahead.
He can still fight it out, Kaname. That's all it's about. Making it happen, making the 1v1s. He's gonna go down to 4 HP, takes another one still. Tries to deny RTL, but he's gonna keep swinging, he's gonna keep shooting, and that's gonna be
Last
him
player
going down.
standing.
7th round in favor of W Gaming. The pistol round gained on both the halves. Now the interesting thing about this matchup is, as much balanced as it is, NEFA isn't actually performing on the level they're supposed to be, and they do understand it's a single elimination. It's their only chance to survive in the tournament and go on to be one of the top 8, but seems like it's not working out for them. MG here now starting to pop off a bit, but at the same time Swagger and MG can't do it alone. Caffeine needs to make his duel game happen, and that's what's most important right now. Every one of them. Now Dash takes out MG on middle with that Spectre. Bloodnator will owl drone on middle, and he will spot out Sova. That information is coming in. Market gets pushed. Karame takes down Dash, but at the same time Schwaze and RTL are already on the side. Kaname here is gonna... Swagger here takes down Null
B.
on market switch.
One enemy
Kaname, he has
remaining.
the point, he has the moment. He doesn't
Last
know,
player
and Schwaze will
standing.
go down. It's a 1v1. RTL coming in from CT. He's gonna have 100 HP and armored. Now Kaname just has a dream and 95 HP to clutch this round up, and RTL will pick the bomb up and run the hell away from B side, and he's going straight towards A. Kaname does not yet. Now RTL changes the decision. He comes back towards market, and he's
30
waiting it out
seconds left.
for Kaname to make a mistake. Kaname will pick up the Spectre, but he still has, and he's looking at the wrong place, and that's gonna be RTL swinging and taking down Kaname. Such a great performance coming in from NEFA, but at the same time it just didn't work out at the end because of the firepower that NEFA had. And that's still Dash doing all the opening frags alone in favor of W Gaming. He's on 22 frags, almost double of Swagger, who's the top fragger of NEFA right now. That's the thing that you actually need to stop. You can't let a player like that pop off. The moment that they gain confidence is the moment that the matchup goes away from your hand. That is what you need to. That is what NEFA needs to make possible. Shut the players down who are actually getting those frags and go in for the fight yourself. But Kaname here is gonna swing and keep shooting, waiting for Null to peek out. He's just baiting those shots for Bloodinator. And Bloodfang here will spot him out but won't get the frag, and Null here will fall back from B main, and that's a frag that did not happen. And
I got the spike.
if it would have happened, they would have B and they could have cut off the whole backside of W Gaming. But still a 5v5. Null down to 20-30 HP, but that's not a problem. Heading over to number 5, who's gonna have contact with Swagger over here. Dash again heading towards Garden, and he gets a frag onto Swagger. That's what I'm telling about. Don't let Dash pop off, because if he does, you won't have a chance to actually answer back. And A side is there. Caffeine left alone on the side will get taken out by Null, and that's the A side taken by W Gaming. Plant goes down. 5v3 in favor of W Gaming, and NEFA will have to think of a new strategy. We'll have to think of something how they can retake this side. Kaname here is in contact on shot, goes for the peak. The bot gets taken out, and he will know that Bloodfang is there.
Last player
And he goes for the
standing.
fight. Bloodinator goes out. Kaname here in a 1v3 left alone. And he gets taken out by RTL from that second back flank that came in from his side. That's a 9th round in favor of W Gaming. 3-round lead coming in from them, and things are falling apart for NEFA. They can't get those frags in their names. They can't make the retake happen. They don't have the information how Dash is actually every round walking towards mid catwalk, using that owl drone as a distraction and getting on towards the side, and he takes down everyone near A side. Kaname here setting up for B side, and he's not gonna find any resistance yet. At the same time, heading over to Schwaze. Heading over to Shaw. Yeah, I think Schwaze is the right name. And look at that. MG will swing out from the angle. Schwaze wasn't even looking at him, but he can't make that frag happen. And that's what I'm talking about. MG needs to step up their fragging game. Schwaze here will flick onto. And look at Bloodfangs coming out of that smoke again and fighting in with 3 members of W Gaming. And that's Swagger going down from catwalk. And B side is almost
One enemy remaining.
W Gaming's, and that's Kaname getting 1 frag onto Bloodinator, which won't be enough. Schwaze here drops the blaze wall down, and he just heals himself up a bit
Spike planted.
for the next fight up that he's coming up for him, and that's Caffeine taking down Null. Picks up a Vandal. This is still possible, a 1v3. Schwaze on almost 50 HP, Dash on 20. He needs just 1 bullet to connect to Dash, take him down, and that's gonna be happening. But Schwaze, will he spot him out? He goes for the spray down, and that will be Caffeine get taken out by that quick flash up and that trade coming in from W Gaming. 10th round, double digits in board for W Gaming, but NEFA still, I think it's happened for them. But if they try and go for the peaks when they are not winning the dueling game, that won't go in their favor, because W Gaming is actually playing the trade game, and they are not leaving anyone alone. And it looks like there's a B push coming in. Null will actually have his ultimate, and I think he's gonna use that upon B main. Flash comes in towards B main. Schwaze will run it back, and he's gonna on his ultimate. The Killjoy is already used. He's gonna go for the frag, but Dash will wait for him, and MG goes down in the middle of a fight. Now look at that spray down. Schwaze will get the ultimate of Phoenix denied, and they are going on the side. Now 2 of the
Spike
defenders
down,
are all.
B.
1 of the defenders are already
enemy remaining.
detained. But that's a round coming in for NEFA. A good hold up comes down on B with that Killjoy support. That counter lockdown from Killjoy actually turned the round around. I don't think W Gaming expected them to use it like that, but he did, and that actually made W Gaming wait a long time at B main. And That's when the rotation came in for NEFA. They got the frags and the round went their way. And that's a clean and good counter coming in from NEFA for that aggression from W Gaming. Dash still on 26 frag, making the scoreboard get lit up, and he's gonna be peeking down Catwalk right now. Owl drone comes out, gets spots out two of them, and Bloodfang will fall back. At the same time, Bloodinator takes down on Catwalk, and Dash here goes for the fight, takes down MG with his connect to the head. MG was one of the star players when I last saw NEFA play, and this is not the way he used to play. This is not the way he plays. And the paranoia comes in from A main for the push. And Null and Schwaze is going to take down Bloodfang and Caffeine. Dash is still not alive, and Kaname and Swagger are left alone in a 2v4. They will have rifles, they will have full HP. It all depends on how they counteract this push coming in from Schwaze right now. Schwaze is going to be right behind that smoke. Kaname not yet peeking. He knows something wrong might go down. Another Omen smoke coming down. The
One
bot
enemy remaining.
is dropped, and it's gonna spot out Schwaze, but Kaname just falls back with that gun of his while Swagger goes down. The money is still there. I think Kaname can drop someone a gun if he wants to. But at the same time, if W Gaming keeps doing what they're doing, going on double peaks and stuff like that, now they are hunting for Kaname. Will Kaname get taken out in this round? And that won't be the case, because he is gonna survive with that vandal in his hand. NEFA is gonna go for the buy.
Here.
I don't yet know how the lineup's gonna look, but yeah, they're gonna have 4 rifles and MG left alone with that stinger of his own, and I think MG shouldn't go for those long range fights right now. He should use his flashes and just hold the angles until he needs to actually push out, because the utilities are not even being used by Rena, and that plays a huge factor in the matchup. Now Null here up on B main. There's a Hunter's Fury coming in, and that's gonna take Dash down to 70 HP, but that won't be enough. Bloodfang here ways to deny the Owl drone, and he won't be spotted, but already players are up on Catwalk, and I'm heading over to Dash again, number 5, and he's gonna take that Catwalk by after walking, and that's exactly what he's doing for every round. That paranoia comes in and denies Bloodfang from picking onto him, and Schwaze will still take him out. Another paranoia from the Omen at side, but that won't be enough, as Schwaze won't get nearsighted, and they are gonna take the fight and take the side. 3v5 coming in again as a retake, and W NEFA really needs to go for this fight up. MG will go on the ultimate, and if he can get the frags right now, I think this can actually happen. Kaname here takes down RTL on the flank, and this looks like a round that can happen in favor of NEFA. But look at that, Schwaze from that heaven peak takes down Swagger, and Kaname will take him down too, but Dash peeks out and takes out Kaname on A main, and that's a double peek coming in from under heaven, and that's gonna be MG done, gone, taken out and demolished by Dash and Null. Match point coming in for W Gaming. 1 round left for them to win it out all out, and NEFA does not have the money, does not have the firepower to actually contest them, but they will still go for the buy, they will still go for the fight that they needed to do. And Schwaze and Dash here on W Gaming, they had done that lurk game top notch. I have not seen people use owl drones like that to peek up on garden or any angles, but what an incredible attempt coming in from W Gaming. They kept trying to push NEFA back every angle, and that's gonna be Null dropping the lockdown down for B side, and everyone needs to revert back to a position but they can actually deny people. Now Null here gets near-sighted with that Omen paranoia, but the side is taken. It's a 5v5 coming in for that last round, and Dash is gonna get the first frag. Schwaze gets the second one on B main. That's Null getting the third one, and Kaname and Swagger left alone, and that's not gonna be it. 5v1, and NEFA will take the matchup After they take out Kaname inside the market, Kaname will take out one, but he's gonna get zerged very soon by all of the members from W Gaming, and that's it. 29 frags on Dash, 24 on Shuaze, and they do all the work for W Gaming, and they go on to be the top 8, and they get qualified for the quarterfinals. That's the first matchup done for the day. Second matchup, we're gonna have 2 more teams fighting their way for the best of 8, and we're gonna be right back. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Next matchup will be more interesting than this one.
Well played, guys. Well played.
And we are back with the second matchup of day 1 of round of 16. It's going to be Team XRGB on the attack and Team Disband on the defense. And a huge thanks to TX Crim for sponsoring this event and our affiliate partner Exit Lag. And a huge shout out to Gamers the Bongo who made this event a reality. Team Disband here with the pickup of a Sova and a Killjoy. Now they, at the same time, XRGB have Killjoy and Cypher, both of them. Only one duelist and a breach for all the initiation that they're gonna do for the attack. Now Cypher is a very strong agent in my opinion. He's more stronger in defense than in attack, but at the same time, just like I said on the last matchup, Cypher is not like how do you call it? Like not usable on attack. He can still lurk on another angle where his team is not going. He can deny anyone coming from that angle with his tripwires and stuff like that. And that's going to be the round underway. And Team XRGB heading towards mid. Three members pop out from mid link, and Glide gets taken down to 68 HP by that cluster grenade coming in. And mid is going to get aggressed by XRGB. Realm with that flash. Shinchan takes out Pomegranate and pushing inside B. Realm is gonna ready another flash, and Wildly here takes down Better coming out from B main, and he goes for the fight again. Shinchan goes down, and it's a 2v3 left for XRGB. Now someone is coming back from B main. Zaps is gonna find the guy on B main first, but Glide is not pushing up. Glide is just waiting. Now Realm here pushed up the side, and he's gonna go behind Wildly, but Wildly gets out of dodge towards the switch, and he takes out Zap.
Down,
And that's gonna be Realm left alone. In the side, the spike is dropped, and he's gonna get zerged by multiple members. Wildly here goes for the fight and jumps out, gets the frag, and that's 4 frags coming in favor of Wildly. I don't know how he held that site alone and got 4 frags. That's the first round in favor of Team Disband on the shoulders of Wildly. All the frags came in from him, and iGlide just supported when needed. The round was actually going. I thought like XRGB is gonna win this one out, but the moment they went on to B side, the resistance was already waiting there, and they are not buying on this one, and they're gonna be picking out from B link. The breach flash comes in. The shockwave will push back Glide from Catwalk, and they are gonna go for the fight. The cluster grenade is dropped on Catwalk Cubby. Glide goes down to 70 HP, but the fight is still on up on middle with those classic against Spectres, and the Spectre will triumph. They will get 2 on mid link. That's gonna be Realm getting a frag onto Glide, but Stunner dashes inside and takes him down with that Spectre. Pomegranate inside, left alone with 33 HP, but he will have that support, and Stunner comes in, and a 4 frags for him too in this round. Now Team Disband have fraggers on their games, alright. They will frag the match out, and the way I saw XRGB play last time, they did dominate their opponent, but this time things might be different. I have no idea how this is gonna go, this matchup, and all of the ones happening on round of 16. Because now the best teams are getting sorted out. The players know now what they are doing and how they need to counter it. And there's a smoke coming in on aim in from iGlide. The push is on there. I'm gonna head over to number 0. That's Greeny pushing out of Catwalk, and he's gonna have Stunner behind that smoke. He knows that someone might be there. Greeny almost reached Cubby, and he goes for the frag onto Val, and peeks out, takes his head straight up, and goes for another one onto Tetris Cubby, and that's gonna be Glide taken out. A site is theirs. The push comes in, but him with the camera on his hand goes out of Catwalk, and he gets taken out by Stunner.
Spike planted.
Now it's a 4v3 in favor of Team XRGB, but Realm here can't get the frag onto Pomegranate, and Heaven will be still supporting him. Stunner here takes out Shinchan on the side, and Bitter here takes down Pomegranate from the A main. Players are there on the corners, and they get their first round. Team XRGB answering back with that frag up from Greeny on Catwalk. And just like I told you, Cypher is a strong agent when used right. Even though Greeny did not put down anything, he just played on his own fragging game, and that worked out well enough in his favor. And I'm gonna head over to number 7. That's Shinchan, who's gonna get the first contact on Glide. And I think Glide is ready with a smoke in his hand. He's just waiting for that Q coming in from A main. Q will be there. Smoke comes out. Aftershock denies Glide from going inside the side. Boombot will be down and he will throw the cluster grenade again. Now that pushes them back to the side. Glide goes back to Garden. Valen here up on Heaven. Starts spamming inside that smoke. Now that's information that's already gained in favor of XRGB. And Greeny gets the first frag on middle. That's going to be Stunner going down. And all the information is revealed of all the players with his ultimate. Now Shinchan here springs out of Catwalk, gets the first frag. Glide will go down. And Window, Valen will peek out from there very soon. And at the same time, Cypher spots him out and gives the information that he is gonna be there. Spike gets planted. It's a 3v5 in favor of Team XRGB. Now will the frags go for Team Disband, or it's gonna be XRGB still prevailing in this matchup? Now Greeny here, where is he looking? Where exactly is he looking? I'm gonna head over to Pomegranate and he's gonna get the contact, and all of them get taken out. Double frag on Zaps with that support from Realm on Garden. Scoreboard tied up and Zaps and Greeny doing all the job for Team XRGB. At the same time, Stunner here, if he gets taken out, the duelist gets taken out in the beginning of the round. That's not going to be going good for them. So Stunner needs to survive. Stunner needs to get the frags that he needs, that his team needs. It's another B-Link push coming in from Team XRGB. And it's a stack on B side from Disband, and they're going to be on Eco. Aftershock comes in and Pomegranate will take down Bitter with a trade on Wildy. That's one gun picked up and they're going to be aggressing towards Catwalk. No time given. With the breaches flashes, he's going to go on to side, but Tetris will have Glide alone on Hell. He's going to have the first contact. He goes for the peak, but Shinchan is going to check that angle and Glide goes down. A side is Team XRGB's. The bomb goes down. It's a 3v4 coming in. But is Team Disband going to try to get something on this matchup, or they won't? Now Valen takes down Greeny with a one tap coming in from CT. Now Pomegranate gonna take down another one. It's a 2v2 now. The round falls apart slowly. And the player on that window is gonna peek out. Gets taken out by Stunner. It's gonna be Shinchan left alone on A main. He's gonna drop a bot down. The cluster grenade will deny them from the defuse. Stunner peeks out. Drops the satchel, goes to the other side. He will take out one. Pomegranate is taking it. The clock is ticking and he won't have the time. A 2-second that he needed. Just a second is all he needed to get that diffuse in his favor, and it's not going to happen. Third round for Team XRGB. Shinchan here with that nice satchel movement, man. He denied Wildly from pushing towards A main, and at the same time he got the frag onto him too. Now Team XRGB is choosing to take middle every round before they take anything else, and that's going to be Glide again going inside Cubby. Now the recon bolt will reveal Shinchan's location up on middle, but he will get. Now Realm gets taken out by Stunner on Catwalk, and Glide is still there with that op, but I don't think Shinchan will actually. And now that's Glide getting out of dodge, and he comes out with that TP and takes down Shinchan.
Cover going out.
Now all that's left alone is Greeny and Better, and they have no idea where they should be going right now, because all 5 members of the Team Disband is alive. They're going to have to isolate the frags. Both of them have to stay alive to actually make something happen. That's Pomegranate picking out from Catwalk. Greeny is waiting on the opposite side. Goes down to 27 HP. And doesn't go for the fight anymore. Now, Greeny goes on with Bitter towards B main. Now he's going to have Wildy going up against him. Greeny will drop a camera down to get some information on the side. Pomegranate just needs 2 bullets to actually get taken out, but the resistance is already waiting. If Bitter is thinking about popping out at the last moment, he is gonna have that killjoy, and that is
10
he gonna
seconds
use that or
left.
no? I think they're going for the save. The money was there actually for them to
Last
try,
player
but they did
standing.
not do that. And I Glide here will take down Greeny, and that's Bitter who survives with that Phantom in his hand. Operator comes out from Stunner, which was actually on the last round too, and that made a difference when Realm got taken out, swinging from Catwalk. Now XRGB might need to change the way they are thinking right now, because they are splitting up towards the site, and that might not be working out for them. And they're gonna be going towards B now. Head over to number 9. That's gonna be Better, and they're walking on B. Someone must be already faking A main
I
right
got the
now.
spike. Placing swarm grenade.
That
Swarm
swarm grenade
grenade
on
out.
Cubby is gonna give the information that players are already at B main, and Stunner here with that operator is just waiting for someone to peek out. And Bitter is gonna drop another swamp on Wildy, and he's getting taken. He's got a lot of damage dealt to him, and he's gonna go for the fight. He could have gotten out of dodge, but he did not do that, and that's Wildy going down. Stunner here, still with that op on CT, and he's gonna take out Bitter on that cross.
Blocking sight.
It's a 2v3. Glide is still up on Boathouse.
Last player
He's gonna
standing.
survive,
Last
gets
player
one frag,
standing.
controls the spray and transfers onto another one, but Realm will take him out, and that's the round going in favor of Team XRGB. Incredible performance from Zaps. At the same time, Glide holds down B side, but him going down to that low HP and not taking the Omen down on the first spray actually did not work out good for him. And 1 round lead for Team XRGB. Same way, Stunner is actually putting all he can. Aftershock goes out for Catwalk, and that's gonna be Shinchan picking on top of that. Stunner here with that Vandal is gonna get taken out by Realm with the connect. Stunner actually had the advantage as a matter of fact, but he had to fall back, and now they're going towards B. The smoke goes down. Flash is there, and the Killjoy drops the lockdown. And Realm here takes down Pomegranate. Wildy will answer with a frag onto Realm,
Right
but
here.
he needs to get out of the spawn as the lockdown will push him back towards the city spawn. Greeny here takes down Glide, I don't know from where, and Hunter's Fury comes in, and that's Bitter going down. 2v3. Still possible, still doable by Team Disband. Zaps here inside that
Inside.
smoke is gonna get
Last
flashed
player
out.
standing.
Wildy left alone, and he won't know that Zaps is right behind that smoke. 5th round for Team XRGB. 2 round lead coming in for them. I might have been misunderstanding how Team XRGB coordinates, and I thought that they will be falling apart after like 2 or 3 rounds of losing, but that's actually not happening. They are making the thing happen the way they want to, and they're taking middle first, going towards B main later on, but whatever the thing is, they are getting the frags, and that's actually what matters in a matchup like this. Now Team Disband back on an eco, cannot buy at all.
Bomb buddy out.
Now an anti-eco coming in, and Greeny is gonna first find the first contact. Goes down to 15 HP. Valen here with that ghost will take down Greeny on the lurk. As a matter of fact, Valen does not get any damage to him. What came on from Greeny, but he's going the wrong way, and Pomegranate is still gonna survive with that cluster. Showstopper coming in from Raze, but he will get taken out and not gonna check the corner. Now the Blaze Storm from Stunner will take down
Spike
Bitter, but
down A.
Stunner
One enemy
will
remaining.
also get traded by Realm.
Turret down.
Now Realm might jump onto the side very soon, but in the meantime, Pomegranate has only 3 HP, and that's Not so good
Clearing out.
for him. And he's gonna drop. He's gonna get paranoid, flashed by Breach, and that's gonna be Team XRGB picking up their 6th round, a 3-round lead coming in for them. 10 frags on Realm, 10 on Stunner from Team Disband. They're doing the work that's needed, but at the same time, Team Disband is not understanding how they need to actually counteract Team XRGB's aggression. Now, tactical pause coming in from Team Disband. They need to think out what's happening. They need to think out what they have to do to actually get this matchup in their favor, get some rounds, get some frags, and how they can actually use the utilities. Breach is a very dominant agent, if you can say so. The way he flashes, the way he denies an angle for someone's holding an angle and he just drops an aftershock and everyone goes kaboom up on the air and gets concussed, and that's a huge delay when they can't actually see what they are shooting at, see what they are doing. But at the same time, it's something that everyone needs to understand. Every agent has a counter, and if Team Disband can find that counter, that's all they need.
There.
Valen is not actually getting the kind of information that he's supposed to get with a Sova, because that's all Sova is about. Finding information for your team, letting people know that Sova is there to know how many people are pushing from one angle. And if that actually works out, if Valen can actually gain the information of the beginning of the round where Team XRGB is trying to go towards, that is going to be enough actually from Valen. And the freeze timer gets cancelled, and we are back with that action. And again, Team XRGB is gonna prefer middle
Right here.
and B, and Realm here is ready with that aftershock on his hand, and he's gonna drop it up on Catwalk. Stunner knows that it's gonna come in, and he's waiting for that. That aftershock comes in, and he does not get any damage. The cluster grenade will not do anything, but Valen here will take out Shinchan, and at the same time, Glide gets taken out by Realm. Mid is in favor of Team Disband, and the pause is working out. They are getting the frags that they need. Stunner here cuts off from between XRGB. He knows that Greeny is there for the flank, and he's waiting for that spike to come down over here. And he's gonna get inside that corner. He's gonna hear Bitter coming towards him. But he's gonna go for the disrespect because Bitter is not looking
One
at the
enemy
right spot,
remaining.
but he won't, and he just
Spike
takes him out.
down A.
Greeny here left
found my
alone
wire.
on Heaven. He's gonna get in contact with Valen very soon, and
I know
Valen is gonna get taken
exactly
out by
where you
Greeny, who
are.
is looking at the wrong direction. Cypher is gonna use his ultimate to gain information on all three others. Pomegranate goes for the fight, gets taken out by Greeny. It's Wildy and Stunner left alone in a 1v2, and Greeny will go for the spike now. Drops the camera for information, picks it back up, goes towards A main.
30
And no one is
seconds
actually
left.
looking at the spike at this moment. Stunner will go out and now look at it, and he will get a lot of damage dealt to him. Now Greeny
Cutting their vision.
will get that flash, and he needs to fall back. They don't know he's there. They don't know he's there, but Wildy will still snap onto his head and decapitates him. And that's the round in favor of Team Disband. After a 6 or 4 round losing streak, they gain their first round. That must be some confidence coming back to them for this matchup. XRGB still has the economy to buy up. Zaps here with 6,000 credits. Is he gonna go for the operator? No, he won't, and that's gonna be Bitter left alone, and he's gonna also buy the rifle. 5 rifles in the team of XRGB, as in where Team Disband has an operator. And that's gonna be Stunner peeking out on B main, and I'm gonna watch his POV, and he's gonna go down to 76 HP with that whiff coming in from that operator. Stunner rotates back over to middle. He knows players are gonna be there. He knows someone's gonna peek out very soon. Realm here gets taken out by iGlide on from Catwalk. Shinchan comes back towards Catwalk, and mid is occupied heavily by Team XRGB right now. They're gonna smoke out deep market. They are taking middle. Greeny and Shinchan over here. Stunner is gonna hear that camera sound, that he knows that they're coming through that smoke. He's just waiting for the time lineup, for the timing that he can use, and that cyber cage is gonna deny him any frags that he could have gotten from that angle. And they are rushing onto the B side, and that's Wildy and Pomegranate left alone. I'm gonna switch over to number 1, Pomegranate. He's gonna get the first flag onto Greeny, and that's gonna be Wildy taking out Shinchan, and that's a cleanup coming in from Team Disband on the shoulders of Wildy and Stunner.
Last round before the switch.
Now a matchup which was getting dominated by Team XRGB is now falling apart, and it's a last round where XRGB does not have a proper buy to take down Disband, and everyone is popping off from Team Disband now. They know how to counteract the aggression coming in from Team XRGB now, because XRGB never actually pushed onto a side. They are splitting onto a side at the same time, so market and mid is a very crucial aspect of pushing out. And now we're gonna see Cypher and Raze heading over towards A. Bitter and Realm is gonna lurk in mid and B main. And Bitter goes for the fight, but he will get a bit of damage dealt to him. And let's head over to the first contact that someone might get. He's gonna grab that orb and get the hell out of dodge, and that's gonna be Bitter. He just needs one frag to get his ultimate ready so that he can use that. Now Shinchan will get spotted out by that owl drone on A main. They know the information that the bomb might be there. Glide takes out Realm on middle. Bitter goes for the fight up on middle, and he's gonna change his decision now. Heading over to number 8, that Zaps gets the first frag onto Stunner in garden. He's gonna wait inside there. If Pomegranate peeks out, he's dead in seconds.
Is dead.
You fight
Same
down.
time, Zaps is gonna make the mistake. He pushes up first. Pomegranate takes him out. That's a killjoy coming in from
30
Bitter
seconds left.
with that frag that he got. Spike goes down,
Spike planted.
and no one is retained. It's a 3v2 in favor of Team Disband.
Initiated.
Now Shinchan will take out Light. Defenders just use their killjoy.
Battle out.
Last player standing.
Lockdown, and the lockdown is gonna push back Shinchan to A main, and Shinchan goes down. Bitter left alone with an operator who's gonna get pushed very soon. He does not know that Pomegranate is so close by. He whiffs the shot, and that's gonna be Bitter taking him taken out, and Wildy will go for this defuse. Same scoreboard like last match. It's a 6-6 actual matchups where both
Switching
the teams
sides.
are fighting their best to get the rounds. They're getting the rounds, but at the same time it comes down to the momentum on one team that will make the difference. Now Team Disband, let's see how their attacking side goes, because I like their defense, how they did things, even though XRGB was winning most of the rounds, but they knew how to defend the side. But at the same time, some teams they do better on attacking, some teams they do better on defending. It just depends on how your frags go. Looks like Team Disband will choose going towards A. All 5 of them, no flank coming in, no other lurk that is happening, and Valen here lining up his recon bolt ready for the push that's gonna go on to A main. The bolt goes down. Glide here with that flash from Shinchan gets spotted out with that recon bolt. He's gonna get taken out by Stunner, who dashes onto the side, but it's still a 3v5. It's still a 4v5, but all of the Team XRGB is already in the side, and that's gonna make a difference when Glide peeks out, and he's gonna peek out and takes out Zaps. But at the same time, Realm is gonna take out Zaps on Tetris. How did Glide get another frag onto Bitter? And Realm here is getting no resistance while shooting at people at Team Disband, and Greeny will be left alone, gets pushed by a lot of them and gets taken out. Another round in favor of Team Disband, getting a 1-round lead. The second pistol in their favor. Tactical pause coming in from XRGB. It's going to be 3 Spectres on the hands of Clyde, Wildy, and Valen. And Stunner and Pomegranate are actually preferring a Frenzy right now. I don't think that's the case. I think they will buy up. And in the meantime, guys, if you are watching the stream, if you are enjoying the stream, do hit a subscribe to the YouTube channel of Gamers the Mongo, like the stream, share it, and head over to our Facebook page and like it and follow it for any updates about the FirstGod Warzone tournament. This is the round of 16, day 1, second matchup. Team Disband versus XRGB, and Disband is actually trying to fight back while they were actually falling apart on the defending. They have the lead now, but you never know in a matchup like this, the lead might fall apart any moment. As soon as their economy breaks, as soon as they lose the momentum, the matchup can go in favor of XRGB, and we never know about that. Let's see how this tactical pause from XRGB comes in, if that helps them or if that's not gonna be enough for them to counteract Disband right now. And in the meantime, the other guy who needs pause is the guy, the caster than me, with a dry throat. I'm gonna grab some water in the meantime. Just let's see how soon the match gets unpaused. And I am back with some relief taken for myself, and the match is gonna go live again, and Team Disband is still in the lead. Now the XRGB pause that they just took, I believe that they set up some new strategies. They rotated the Killjoy over to B, the Cypher over to A. I think this is the reason that XRGB actually took both the trappers, because they wanted both sides getting taken care of by those operators, and that's a push coming on to middle, and that's gonna be Pomegranate taking out the first one. Wildy gets the second one. That push did not work out in favor of Team Disband, and Clyde still stuck in the corner. Zap will get taken
Spike
out.
down B.
Bitter
One
gets
enemy
balanced
remaining.
somehow, and Pomegranate will take out Realm, and that's a round in favor of Team Disband again. A 2-round lead coming in. Stunner, Wildy, Pomegranate, and Glide, all of them doing the best they can to get those frags, and the middle push actually was not good enough from Team XRGB. At the same time, they did not have the buy to actually counter the firepower of Team Disband back at that round, and now they're gonna buy up. They're gonna have 5 rifles on them. XRG Greeny is gonna be on half armor, but I don't think that is gonna matter much, because the way he frags, he can get those frags even on half armor. Now a slow pace coming in from Team Disband. They are not aggressing towards anywhere, not giving sound cues or any information that XRGB might be using. A heavy stack towards A site on Catwalk, but bomb is still there on A. Stunner takes a Killjoy bot down.
Out of charge.
B-main gets smoked out, and the rotation comes in. That's exactly what they want. They want the rotation to be faked from the information that they are giving. Stunner here walks out middle. No worries in his head about where he can get shot, and That's a smoke coming in on A. Realm is gonna flash out on middle, but it's not gonna be enough as
Placing
Stunner
swarm
and
grenade.
Wildly keep walking
Still
towards
inside.
catwalk. Wildly sets up his flash and Garden gets smoked out. They rush onto
Still
A
inside.
side. Realm with that aftershock is not gonna help. But they're pushing back from A side and the rotation is already there. Here the team XRGB is also here. It's gonna be a 5v5 post-plant matchup right now.
planted.
And Stunner here on catwalk might get the first contact.
Run.
Now they are not gonna wait for that killjoy. XRGB pushes onto the side. Realm gets taken out on Garden. Chincha and Greeny answer
One
back on the
enemy
side.
remaining.
Now what is that frag coming in from Zaps? A lineup on Garden and he's gonna take down both Stunner and Realm. And that's a round in favor of Team XRGB. The lead gets taken down to 1 round only. Disband 2 rounds away from double digits. And XRGB is still fighting to gain that lead back up again. But what is that lineup, man? He just jumped onto Tetris, knew that people were at Garden. He started spamming and everyone just went down in like an instant, man. There was some good play control, or you can say a good performance coming in from Zaps at that point of time. That spy cam is gonna give them information about A, but no one's there and he's gonna fall back out. The rotation is gonna happen. We're gonna head over to Pomegranate and Wildy. They're gonna be inside that B smoke and he's gonna dash out, go for the fight. Bitter takes down Glide with the judge, and that swarm grenade is gonna kill both the players who's rushing onto the side. XRGB win the defense in 20 seconds. As soon as Team Disband pushed onto the side, it fell apart. The score is tied back up. XRGB still have that confidence again.
That goes there. This goes here.
I think that's gonna be Team Disband calling another timeout. This is the way it's gonna work.
Yes,
They need
this
to
should
talk
go.
it out. They need to talk out how they want to be getting onto a side, because just rushing with behind a dash from the jet is not gonna be enough, because those traps, Killjoy and Cypher, they have both trappers on both the sides. We will have Killjoy who can actually deal a lot of damage onto the people, and Cypher will be on A, who will have a lot of information if they're coming towards A. It's a very tough thing for Team Disband to actually get onto a side, all of them together. So they need to split up and maybe take different routes while going towards that location, and that's the only thing that's gonna work out. Looks like Disband will
Here.
be preferring the A site right now. And they are not gonna be on the buy. They won't have the money to actually get a buy up this round. Even if they did, they won't go for it, because if we have 2 rifles and 3 people on sheriffs, it won't matter. So they are going back towards B, still talking it out, jumping around on top of the table. Maybe Sova is asking Killjoy for a date that he wants to go on, but I don't know. At the same time, if you look at the scoreboard, Zaps here, who was struggling before to get the
Here.
frags, is now popping off at his best, and he's leading the scoreboard for Team XRGB. And Stunner and Wildy here are doing all they can on the attacking side, but Stunner as a jet, the only thing he can do is maybe dash onto a side, get some frags, but he needs the support for someone to get the frags for him.
Here. Here.
They're gonna be going towards A.
Get out of my way.
That's gonna be Wildy with that
Blocking
splash that he used, and Greeny is gonna go blind. Stunner uses that blade storm, gets onto the side, but the resistance will come soon, and that's the thing I'm worried about. Stunner will take out that boom bot, and he's gonna go on hell before he goes for the fight. I think he will soon dash out. And that's going to be the first flag coming from Stunner with that Blade Storm. Realm is going to be... Oh my god, what a tap onto Realm's head with that Blade Storm. He's going to have the information that another one's going to be there. Bitter taking down Glide. XRGB on a man disadvantage. Greeny takes out Valen and no one's there to trade him out, and Zaps will get another one. Defenders are going to use that lockdown and they will know that he's up on hell and he'll get taken out too, and that's the lockdown actually wasted, but at the same time they get the round and the lead back up again.
The spike is diffused.
An eco round, the plant did go down for Team Disband, so it's a buy up coming in for them, and this is the round that we need to look out for, because if Team Disband loses this, they have no other chance than to make a save, make an economy save that, you know, less firepower on them, and it's going to be 11 confirmed for Team XRGB, and that's going to be a tough fight that Team Disband will have to do. At the same time, if Team XRGB loses this round, they won't have that pressure on them about the firepower. They will still have to buy up next round, and that's what Team Disband needs. A bit of economy break for Team XRGB, and that's the Realm taking the first flag on Glide up on Catwalk. And all players from Team Disband just go slow. They are not having that confidence right now to push on to an angle, and Realm here is going to swing out from that Catwalk angle, gets taken out by Wildly with a tap, and he's going to suck the orb and get overhealed and going on to the A side, but he faked the sound. Now they are going back to middle, and he goes for the fight. Greeny will take out Wildly with that aim punch. He will not be able to connect. Shinchan drops the bot down, and Stunner is going to get spotted by that bot. The cluster grenade goes down. Stunner is stuck there, dashes out of the spot. Doesn't get any damage dealt to him, but all three members of Team Disband are going to be inside here. Shinchan rotates and moves over to the market. It's a 4v3 in favor of Team XRGB, the defenders. Disband still making a different choice,
30
going
seconds
towards
left.
A now. Taking Catwalk, and number 9, that's going to be Bitter.
Silence.
He is with a knife in his hand the
Revealing
moment
area.
I saw him, so he gets taken out by Zaps,
flight.
and they have the site. Something just went wrong. They do have the site now, and Shinchan here trying to get the frag onto Garden. That's going to be Stunner who needs to fall back, who needs to survive for his team. Zaps is going to drop a smoke for the A main. Shinchan here with that satchel, and the showstopper takes down Stunner with incredible movement. Greeny here goes out and takes down Valen. That's going to be Pomegranate left alone, and there XRGB will still get the round, and the plant goes down. They have the money, but I still think that XRGB is going to get their economy broken. There's going to be a tech pause coming in from XRGB. I think Better actually disconnected because that guy was just standing with a knife on guard, and I understood that something was wrong with him. So let's see if he can come back. In the meantime, let's look at the scoreboard in the meantime. Let's Stunner and Wildly, they are doing what they need to, but at the same time, Greeny and Zaps is popping off at this time in XRGB. And after this pause, we're going to be right back. Let's give it some time for them to get on their shoes back up, and we're going to continue the matchup very soon. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? And it looks like XRGB beta is gonna have a light issue. So no current, no electricity, no Valorant. At the same time, let's talk with you guys. Who are you guys rooting for in this matchup? Team XRGB or Team Disband? Let me know in the chat, on any chat, YouTube, Facebook. I'll know about it. Shubrojit, my favorite team of this match is Team Disband. I agree. Disband is trying to fight a lot in this matchup, but seems like they're not going their way. But I did like the sportsmanship that they had right now. XRGB Bitter did get disconnected, and the players from Team Disband told that they are gonna let their pauses be taken by XRGB if that's needed. Even though they're losing, even though they could have said that we are not gonna wait for you guys to come back, they did show an incredible amount of sportsmanship, and I appreciate them for that. It's almost there. Bitter is starting his PC. I just got informed, so we're gonna be right back in like 5 minutes. And in the meantime, if you're on the stream, do like and subscribe to the channel and share the stream with others so that they know about this tournament that's going on with a lot of action and so many days left, with the best of the teams that are coming in for the prize pool of 30,000. And a huge shout out to our sponsor TX Crim for making this event a reality, and our organizers Gamers the Bongo, a small group of 3 people who actually came up with a dream of making this as an esport organization, and they are now a 50 plus group of strong and able admins and moderators, and they're hosting their first tournament, and we're asking for your support in this. So be right here with us, watch the matchup, enjoy it, and at the same time, do not forget to follow us on Facebook for the updates that you need about the tournament. Disband, come on. Samriddho, I'm also rooting for them, but at the same time, they are struggling a bit right now. But I believe a break like this will break both the teams' momentum, as a matter of fact. You see, when a round of FPS games happen, your aim, your movement, everything is kind of at a how do you say it? It's like it needs to be balanced. But if you let go of that momentum and the round gets paused for a long time, both the teams lose that. But I believe that should not happen for any of them because they are both struggling and it's a very close matchup. At the same time, Stunner, I Glide, Wildy, Pomegranate from Team Disband are doing whatever they can, but it's still, again, not going their favor. XRGB is giving it their best. Alright, we're gonna switch back up. I think the match is ready to be unpaused. Let's head over to the other screen and see how things are going on. Alright, we're ready for the matchup to begin again, and it's gonna be a 8-10 scoreboard in favor of XRGB, and they are back with all 5 of their members, and let's see how this roundup goes. And I'm gonna be unpausing the matchup in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Are they even ready? Let me check it out with them. Alright. And we are ready to go. And this round is gonna be everything for Team Disband. If they lose this one, they don't have the money to buy anything, and they are gonna have to let Team XRGB give out the 12. And Bitter is gonna take down the garden door beforehand so that no one can use that later on. Greeny is gonna be up on the camera, up on B, and Team Disband moving towards Catwalk right now. They have the garden, and Stunner is gonna get spammed through the smoke by Bitter. And Realm here still behind that smoke. Bitter already on the side, goes for the fight. Valen takes him down. Shinchan drops the boom bot for the aggression, and Valen is gonna be down in hell.
You should run.
And players from Team XRGB are already tagged down to a barely minimum HP. And Zaps is gonna go on the side with that Killjoy, and he's gonna take the lockdown down, and Wildy will answer back and take him down in the meantime. It's gonna be Realm.
Last player standing.
Get taken out by iGlide from that swing. And where is Greeny right now? He's gonna have his cam bugged or something like that on up in market. I think he can't get out of his camera. Alright, so take some good photographs with that camera, alright, Greeny. In the meantime, Wildly will get the frag, and seems like the round did go in favor of Disband, and they are fighting back. Now XRGB with only 1 round lead. A very close matchup coming in. Almost a 10 to 10 scoreboard. It might even go on to overtime.
This is a nice
That's the
one.
feeling I'm getting. The next teams will have to wait for this
That
matchup
goes
to
there.
end, because
Yes, this should
it's
go.
one hell of a match that's happening.
This goes here.
Both the teams fighting the best way they can to take the matchup. That's going to be a B push coming in from Team Disband. Owldron goes out for the recon, goes through the cyber cage, gets a bit of information dealt, and that boombot won't take down anyone. The Hunter's Fury is going to go out. Is that going to deal any damage to anyone? That's not going to happen. Recon bolt goes in. Greeny is still on the side. No, that's already 2 members inside the site from Team XRGB, but
Careful.
Disband is choosing a different approach. They are falling back and coming towards mid right now.
Flash out.
Well, I like this from Team Disband. Show presence somewhere, take a different angle, then go somewhere else. Maybe fake it out as long as you can. Keep the defenders occupied. Keep them thinking where Team Disband is going. Keep them thinking where we should be going. What the hell? Bitter again spamming through the smoke the moment Team Valen passes through the thing, and Bitter will take down Valen with that swarm grenade. While he did not go for the plant yet, now he's gonna go for it. And iGlide will take down Zaps and Greeny on top of Heaven. Goes for the fight again, and he's not gonna get the third frag. It's a 4v3. Wildly on Hell. Glide is gonna smoke out Heaven again. Stunner here takes down Bitter. Realm takes out Glide on side.
Player standing.
Realm goes down, but Stunner he will take him out with a 1-tap straight to the head. Wildly peeks out from Hell and takes out Shinchan. That's the matchup again, tied back up. 3 more rounds left for both teams to win it out and go over to the best of 8. But it looks like the one at a disadvantage right now are going to be Team XRG, because their economy is broken. They don't have the money to buy. They don't have the money to actually counter the firepower on Team Disband. The two trappers on Team XRGB are not working out, even though they are both taking one side each. Pomegranate is waiting for that peek out on middle. He's gonna swing out, not spot anyone. Owl Drone goes out. iGlide takes down Shinchan up on B main, who was thinking about aggressing on B main. Pomegranate will drop down an alarm bot, and they are taking the choice of going towards A main. Now look at iGlide. He just TP'd onto Heaven corner, and he's behind all of them. I'm gonna get over to his spear because he's gonna find Zaps very soon. He takes down one, goes for the second, takes down Realm, and that's 2v5. Bitter and Greeny don't have any idea what just happened. That TP from Glide will be everything that gave Disband this round.
Spike planted.
Now will Greeny and Bitter go for the fight? Because Bitter is right up at A main right now. But he's still not going for it. He's down to 45 HP. I don't think he will be doing anything right here, even if he peeks out from here. And he's gonna go down to 5 HP. Pomegranate will hear that tag onto him. Another smoke comes out on A main, and he keeps getting denied. That 5 HP. He's just gonna rush out of there, takes that Vandal and saves it. But that Killjoy bot left from at the beginning of the round is gonna take down Bitter. What a turn of events, and that's the 11th round in favor of Team Disband. All on the shoulders of iGlide and Wildly, who gained their momentum at the middle of the matchup and made all the difference in this ending of the match. And that's XRGB, who are falling apart. They don't have the money. They will have to give Team Disband the 12th round. This is where it all comes down to. They have 5 sheriffs on them. I'm gonna head over to the people on Team Disband and I wanna see how they do with the sheriffs. A B push is coming in, and B-main will get denied at the same time. Jet dashes inside. Greeny goes for the tap. Does not happen. Stunner with the Vandal will connect. Realm drops down a flash. Valen takes out Zaps. The sheriffs are not working yet. Are you gonna see some taps coming in from XRGB, or it won't work out that way? Cluster Grenade will take out Valen, but that's Team Disband taking their 12 match point for them. XRGB has
Match
2 rounds
point.
that they need to take to make it go to overtime, to make it a matchup of the longest one ever done on this tournament. But until then, Disband has it figured out. Disband know what they are doing, and they're gonna continue getting those rounds, getting those frags, getting the positions that they want. And again, a mid-link push coming in from Team Disband, and they're gonna take mid again beforehand. Deep market smokes goes in. I glide inside mid, zaps inside middle. I'm gonna head over to number 8. He's gonna smoke out middle for any aggression that's coming in. He's not gonna let them get inside middle yet. But Wildy, he's ready with the flash. The Owl Drone spots him out. He goes to the other side. Still gets revealed by that bolt from Owl Drone. Wildy is already there, and he's gonna take out Zaps, who doesn't get to move out of the place. Now Bitter here on B main, alone to fight out against 3 or 4 of members from Team Disband, and he's gonna move out and he's gonna play for the retake. It's a 4v5 in favor of Team Disband. They just need to take out 4 more members of XRGB, make this matchup go in their favor. XRGB will take out Greeny, but Stunner responds and trades him out. 4v3. Bitter still waiting with that lockdown. He doesn't want to use it before that spike goes down. Now Valen here with a nice angle,
Spike planted.
already ready. Killjoy lockdown goes down, and Valen knows that now they need to move out. Now the push wheel is gonna come in, and they're gonna wait the whole Killjoy out for them to get detained. And Realm will take down Valen through the market door. Blazestorm goes for the fight. 2 of them inside boathouse, still alive. It's a 2v3 now. Showstopper goes
Enemy
in.
remaining.
He gets the frag onto Pomegranate, and that's a cleanup from Team XRGB. They are not going down yet. And Disband goes down, all 5 of them after the post plant. That one Killjoy lockdown changed the whole tide of the game, the whole tide of the round. XRGB still not backing out. Disband has all the money they need to buy up. And XRGB need 1 more round to make it go to overtime, to make the match as tough as they can for Disband. Screaming are gonna go on the comms right now. I understand what they are doing, because I am screaming on the excitement the way that round happened. Just imagine what's going on their Discord after that round. They just got that round. They just need 1 more to make it go to overtime. Now will Team XRGB get that, or will he crumble on the aggression from Team Disband? And they're gonna be moving up on Catwalk. Wildly here along with Valen. Realm takes out Glide on Link. That fight did not go in their favor. Man advantage on Team XRGB in the beginning of the round. No smoker in Team Disband for them to push onto a side. The Owl Drone goes out for recon. Greeny will be there on window to take that Owl Drone out. Wildy already inside garden. Already inside a Link actually. That's a smoke coming in from the Jet.
Still inside.
Flash goes in, they pass towards it, but the cluster grenade will take both of their healths down to a minimum. The boom bot will deny the movement that they need to move out from there, and it's a retake again. A 5v4 coming in from them. The spike goes down. Nothing to deny them out of the side, but Wildy will go on Empress, and if he gets a frag, he will dismiss out of there as soon as he can. But Garden needs to be covered. Valen here needs to get the frags onto Shinchan, and he just turns around at the wrong time. He's gonna be coming in green. He goes for the frag, takes him out. Wildy here gets the first frag. No, he gets taken out, and Bitter. Stunner will take out Bitter on Hell. But it's a round for XRGB. They take out all of them from Team Disband. It's the overtime coming in. The matchup is not done yet. XRGB says we are not gonna go down so easily, and they fight back up. 2 rounds on each side.
Switching sides. Overtime.
That's what they have to win, both of them rounds, to actually win this matchup. Stunner here goes on the operator.
I need this. Thank you.
This is one hell of a matchup that just happened. Stunner doing all they can. Disband actually takes the side, but every time XRGB wins it out on the post plan. Now XRGB goes on the attack, and let's see how they are gonna do in this overtime attack round for them. Now XRGB, their attacking was actually going better on than their defense, right? So Realm is gonna do the same thing. He's gonna deny Stunner from picking up on Catwalk, and he's gonna drop that aftershock. And no one's gonna peek out from there. Eye Glide smokes out B Link, and they're gonna move out from that smoke. Realm peeks out. Boombot gets dropped.
I got the spike.
For the information on mid Catwalk. Now where is Zab's gonna
Take
smoke
flight.
out?
Enemy tag.
Heading over to number 9. That's gonna be
Shot
better
down.
than Zab's on top of B main. They are still here. Now they're falling back after taking middle. Things can go any way this round. Look at Eye Glide right now. He has that angle up on A main, and he's waiting for it. But if someone's gonna go that way, it's gonna be Shinchan. Let's head over to number 7, and
One down.
it's gonna be having the fight on top of 4. Stunner takes out Greeny. He's gonna check, and Shinchan's gonna take out Eye Glide, and that's A main cleared out. Stunner left alone in the fight. Goes for the shot, but does not hit it, and that's gonna be Stunner moved back from that angle. He got nearsighted with that paranoia flash that came in at the
30
exact
seconds
right time. XRGB gets the plant done. 4v4 in favor of no one. Both of them need to fight to retake this. Zabs get the first on the pomegranate. Man advantage for Team XRGB. Stunner misses the shot onto Sinchan from Tetris. That's the round. Going in favor of XRGB. It's a 2v4. There's no meaning in saving because they're going to have to switch anyway. Wildly is going to go for the
Last
flash.
player standing.
Tries to spam it out. Does not work out. Gets the frag onto Zabs, who's flanking from behind. It's a 1v3. There's nothing he can do. The time is ticked away so far. That showstopper comes in. How did that miss it? It did not hit, but Shinchan will still get the frag onto Wildly after he swings out. 4 frags in his name, and all that mattered was Eye Glide's
Switching
death on
sides.
A main. And
Match
Shinchan
point.
took him down. And he checked that angle. He was aware of that angle, that someone could be there. And that push was everything that XRGB needed. The attack is theirs. They just need one more round on the defense to win this matchup and eliminate Team Disband from the tournament. Now Team Disband here. Still, will they have a plan to get this matchup back in their favor? And it's going to be a B rush coming in from the Team Disband. The Suva Bolt goes in for the recon. The bot is still there. Stunner dashes onto the side near switch. Is he going to pop the switch off? The door is gone. Even the switch is pressed. Drops another smoke down. That's again a 5v5. Zabs gets the first flag onto the pomegranate. Again, man advantage for
Spike
XRGB.
planted.
That shouldn't have been happening. Now Stunner, Valen, both of them gets nearsighted. Wildly takes down 1. Stunner takes down 2 on Market, and he's gonna drop the smoke, fall back. It's gonna be a 3v2, 2v2 coming in favor. The cluster grenade gets dropped. Stunner here on the corner of the boxes. First lane, and he's gonna go for the splash, and that's gonna be a frag for Team Disband. Both of them gets taken out, and it's gonna still go on. Another overtime.
Switching sides. Overtime.
XRGB again on the attack, and this matchup is gonna continue. At the same time, none of them are giving any quarters to each other. None of them are gonna give up the energy they have. None of them are gonna give up the control of the map that they have.
Embarrass them.
Whew, what a matchup. Stunner still the top fragger of the match. Wildly giving him all the support he can. Stunner dashes onto A main. Gets no information. He's gonna get revealed by that tripwire. Set down by that Cypher. This is exactly the thing that I was saying. But in the meantime, Bitter is gonna push on to B. Swarm grenade goes down for Market, and they are rushing inside. Bitter will take down the grenades. Why is no one popping the grenade? Pomegranate will take out Shinchan coming from the stairs. Pop the grenade, Pomegranate, please. That's gonna be him going for the fight. He will take down Bitter, and that's a round up for Team Disband. A B. Oh, that's still Greeny left alone, and he's gonna take out Valen, but that doesn't matter because Wildy will trade back, and that B push did not work out.
Switching sides.
Team
Match
Disband
point.
only one attack round. That's all they need after 2 overtimes. Now this attack is gonna be everything. XRGB already lost the attack, and they're gonna be defending the site, and they're gonna be defending their honor for this matchup and for their survival to be one of the top 8. Now where are they gonna go? Overtime match point in favor of Team Disband, and they have no plans yet. Pomegranate moving towards B, and Aftershock comes in from mid link. Catwalk Cubby actually. That's gonna be Realm using that Aftershock. It's gonna be Valen, Wildy,
Take
and
flight.
Stunner slowly creeping up on Garden. And no one gets hit by that owl drone, but actually Greeny does get hit. But they will understand it's a push up onto A. The rotation will come back up. That spam won't do any damage, but Greeny goes down as soon as he jumps onto the side. The shock bolt will take down Shinchan to some damage, but he still survives. That aftershock concusses everyone on this side. Valen goes for the plant. XRGB does not have the man advantage now. Team Disband, all they need to do is survive in this retake, and it's going to be their match. It's going to be them going on to top 8. Valen spots both of them out with that recon bolt. Starts spamming, does not help him end the matchup, but Realm will take down Stunner from Garden. They are nearsighted. That smoke is going to deny for a bit of time. Valen goes for the fight, takes down one Pomegranate, another one.
Last player
And
standing.
XRGB Zaps is left alone. Wildy and Zaps 1v1. Zaps down on 40 HP. He's gonna jump. Does he have the location of Wildy? And he's gonna go for it. Team Disband clutches it out with that frag from Wildy, and they're gonna go on to be the top 8. And XRGB gets eliminated after an incredible performance coming in from them. What a matchup. No one giving any quarter to each other. And Shinchan, iGlide, Wildy, Stunner, Greeny, Zaps, Realm, all of them doing the best they can. But still, there's gonna be one winner only. And that's going to be Team Disband moving on to the quarterfinals for the matchup. I'm going to be right back with the third match of the day, but this was the best I've ever casted in Valorant yet. A huge shout out to Team XRGB for fighting it out till the end. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back with the third matchup in a bit of time. What an incredible match that was between Team Disband and Team XRGB, but it was Disband who actually triumphed in the end
Here.
with their incredible performance. But Team XRGB, I should not get them out of the scoreboard because they did everything that they could. But in the end, it came down to just one round and two players fighting it out. And it's going to be the third match of the day of the Valorant FirstGod Warzone tournament, sponsored by 3x Crim, brought to you by Gamers the Bong and affiliate partner Exit Lag. It's going to be Team Glitchy Esports on the attack and Team XFactors on the defend. This map's going to be Haven, at least something else from Ascent. And that's going to be Breach flashing out the garage. And he's going to be spotting three of the members out, and he's gonna go for the frag. Hailzak will pick him out, and with that frenzy, he takes down both of the members from XFactors in garage. C is almost theirs. Heading over to number 5, that's not Sai. He's gonna go up on
Spike
garage, and
planted.
he spots the.
Here.
Does he spot the gun out? I thought he spots the gun out, but he did not, and Darkslayer will get a frag onto 30 tap god. The cluster grenade goes to the back of the side. That's gonna get them down to a very low HP. Breach flash goes in. Northside still answering. Gets both the frags on the side, and that's gonna be a cleanup coming in on the side. But the bomb is still getting diffused. And who's that? That's gonna be Predator. Still trying to get the frag onto the bomber, but that's not gonna happen. Darkslayer will take him out, and that's our first round in favor of the defenders, XFactors. The push was very nice. The plant was very good from XFactors, but did not matter at the end because the side they couldn't defend it after the plant. Northside with some incredible frags and some aggression from the garage tunnels.
Here.
Now will Team XFactor go for the buy? I believe they won't, because they're gonna eco this one and make like 5 rifles on the next one. And that breach concussion is gonna hit Darkslayer. He's gonna drop that cluster grenade. Drops down the spike
Spike down.
on the
B.
ground. Zagdinet goes down to the cluster grenade, and that boom bot will also get some damage done. XFactors will take down Fang. Will the spike get planted now? That's the
One
question.
enemy
But
remaining.
that won't happen because Darkslayer will spam through the smoke and take him down, and that's Predator also going down to Darkslayer. 3 frags in his name on that round. A very skillful cluster grenade that came in from Darkslayer last round. I saw how he threw that on the ground, and that bounced in front of the players of Team Team Glitch Esports. 2 players went down to 50 HP from that cluster grenade only because of how he made it bounce towards the entrance of B. Now the buy comes
Gun
in
here.
from Team Glitch Esports, and they're gonna be taking window first. No one's coming on window. The spam did not give any information. Now 2 players still at garden, and they are gonna be moving towards B. Heading over to number 6, that's gonna be Hailzak, and he's on top of A main. He knows that players are gonna be near the corner, and they're not gonna yet aggress towards the side. Number 8, that's Tap God, and he's on shot with the spike alone. Now that's a very risky spot to be, and he has no trade on him. But he's just waiting for the aggression. He's waiting for his teammate to come near him, and that's when he's gonna peek out with that trade. And now he's ready, be going aggressive towards the shot on A. Now look at Predator here. Look at Wild here. He's got a Bucky in his hand. So one tap near the above the shoulder, and that's gonna take out both Zagdinet and Tap God. Now he's gonna throw the cluster grenade on the side. Goes for the frag. Zagdinet takes out Fury, the A main player, but Wild with that Bucky will take down
Spike
2 from
down
shot.
A.
The spike goes down, and Sticks here still waiting
seconds
and
left.
goes for the fight with Predator, and they're gonna take him out. Now Hailzak and Fang left alone on the side. They have the spike. They're gonna plant it. Sova ready with the recon bolt.
Revealing
Drops
area.
it on the side. That bolt gets destroyed instantly, but spots out one of the members.
One enemy
And
remaining.
Hailzak with that peek onto Sticks is gonna take down the Sova coming in from red, and now Darkslayer on 9 HP. Hailzak here. He's gonna jump onto the side, and they're gonna both get taken out by Hailzak on the lineup. And what was that? The jump was perfect, but that lineup did not need to happen. The Raze was already on low HP, so it did give him a bit of a disadvantage. That's the first round in favor of Team Glitch Esports. 6 frags on Dark Slayer. He is doing an incredible job in holding the matchup, but at the same time, that was just unfortunate how he landed at the same spot where Not Sai was speaking out from. Hailzak here now goes for the garage push again, dashes towards the garage, and window gets smoked out by the dark cover from Omen. Now Steaks here behind that box. Is he gonna peek out anytime soon? He does not, and now he does, and Steaks will take out Hailzak. Fang will answer back onto Steaks. It's a 2v4 coming in favor of XFactors.
One enemy remaining.
Now Darkslayer will take out Fang, and that's FirstGod left alone outside garage. And will he find anyone? He might find Fury, and he will find him. That's 1v3, and his HP is gonna be down to 32. The spike is not in his hand, and he has a whole map to rotate around, but
Satchel out.
can he isolate those frags? Can he get it to a 1v1 and actually win those?
Well,
And that's not gonna happen because Darkslayer did hear that satchel sound, and he's gonna send FirstGod inside hell with his Reaver. A 2-round deficit coming in favor of XFactors. Same time, Team Glitch Esports, they are doing the right thing, but XFactors, as soon as they hear a side getting pushed, they are not actually aggressing to fight with them. They're actually waiting for them to pop onto the side, and that's when they pull out a trade play, and that's all that will matter at this point of time. Wild is gonna set up the whole A. He's gonna have information about A, C long, and C garage. Gonna be an eco from Team Glitch Esports, so I don't expect them to win this round, but at the same time, you never know. If the frags go your way, you pick up a 1 or 2 guns, and that's Predator going down on A main by Sticks. Notsai goes down from FirstGod.
One enemy remaining.
While he was pushing, Fury takes down 2, Zacnet and Hailzak on B. Now that's Fang left alone outside B. Notsai is coming behind him. They know that he's there, and that's gonna be Fang taking one straight on the head. Wild goes down. Fang turns around, and that's the exact same moment Notsai peeks out, and he's gonna go down too. 3-round deficit for Team XFactors. Glitch Esports still are gonna go for the buy, and this round is very crucial because if they lose this one, XFactors are gonna get a lead of at least 2 rounds, at least 6 or 5 rounds on them, and that's a huge deficit to cover up on an attack. And Haven, I'll say Haven is more tough on defense rather than on attack. At the same time, Notsai with that operator is gonna be up on window. Someone's gonna smoke that out, and he's gonna have that pixel angle. He goes for the shot but does not connect. Zacnet instantly falls back. Hailzak is near garage door right now. Fang for that push
Blocking sight.
on A main. Now Fury gets taken out by, I think that was Hailzak taking him out on garage. Now no one is yet going towards connector, and a smoke comes down for A. Zacnet checking the angles on A main, heading over to number 7, Fang. He's gonna be on support for the matchup, and most of the team is up at B or C, and now the rotation needs to come in. I hope that they understand what position they're in right now. Second
Deploying
smoke comes
drone.
in. The paranoia drops down the information that they need, and it's gonna be Sticks playing safe, not going for the fight yet. The plant goes down, and now the Hunter's Fury comes out, and now he's gonna take the tap onto FirstGod, but he's not gonna go down. FirstGod down to 45 HP. That bolt is not good enough for him to get spotted out. Now that shock bolt is gonna kill down FirstGod. He knew where he was exactly, and he's gonna drop down. And what is that spray transfer coming in from Sticks? Takes down 2, and that's another round in favor of Team XFactors with a nice retake coming in 5v4. Replay cam, please show that jump from Steaks. He just jumped down, spammed like all two of them. What a shot coming in, man. Now Notsai is going to use that operator and go over to what, B this time? Nah, changes it up. They're going to C now. XFactors, everything's working out except the fragging. Now, XFactor will have a 4-round deficit. Glitchy Sports trying their best to get the duels in their favor. That's not what is happening, and the boombot goes down, and A long is still clear. Sova will clear that out and move back towards spawn, whereas a C long will have some players or presence from Glitchy Sports. Now Notsai spamming anything he can through that smoke to deal any damage. But at the same time, Glitchy Sports is moving towards B. For the frag, Steaks takes down Predator again on A long, who was peeking out alone. That's the exact same thing he did on the last buy down that did not work out for them. Economy is broken for Glitchy Sports, and they are still going for solo lurks. That's not how they are going to win this. Fang here takes down Fury. Another frag going in favor of Team Glitchy Sports, but that misoperated shot from Northside is not going to bode well.
B.
Now Steaks take down Fang, and that's a spike drop and left alone. Now where is
30 seconds
the
left.
number 0? That's Zach D Net. He's gonna smoke out the connector on B. Tap God goes for the plant. Hunter's Fury comes out. Plant still goes down. Tap God survives that, but Steaks will get taken out by Zach. And that Zach D Net with that patience coming in from him. And he's gonna start getting spammed, but he still peeks out, takes down Wild. One guy left alone for Team XFactors with that op. That's gonna be Notsai. Is he gonna get 3 frags and win this round, or is he gonna go for the save and get this operator to the next round? Looks like a second round for Glitchy Sports, and they're taking the lead back down to 3 rounds only. Notsai heading over to C long to save that operator. And Zach Dinet heading the same way as him. But Notsai will have the scope ready, and Zach Dinet walks inside it. That's gonna be the second round for Glitchy Sports. A bit of momentum gained from them, a bit of understanding how XFactors are playing, a bit of late game defense. Because if they move on to a site with 5 members alone from defense, this round won't go their way. Whenever they drop a plant and XFactors have more than 3 players alive, that round is gonna be very hard to defend on site. Depending on how Glitchy Sports are not getting the frags in their favor. But now Hailzak is gonna go towards A, and that's a push coming in. Aftershock goes down near A main. Notsai is still gonna be there with that operator. Now no one's picking yet. Is he gonna dash towards that? Hailzak spamming through that cyber cage. Not gonna help anyone. That Aftershock gets prepared again from Fang, and Notsai is still there with that operator. He's gonna get flashed off the angle. Notsai drops 2 smokes for heaven. Dashes onto the side. Goes for the fight on A shot. Wild will take down 1. Tap God with that showstopper will take down Wild 2. Now Predator is gonna clear out the side. And A is gonna be Glitchy Sports. It's gonna be a 2v3 retake for XFactors. Breach on low HP. Fang down to 10 or 15 HP only. Predator drops cyber cage towards red to deny that angle. Picks up a gun and just sits behind A shot box. And Fang with that low HP is gonna just wait with his aftershock. Steaks here goes down on the side, taps the bomb, but does not. And that concussion was what they are waiting for. Now Steaks goes for the fight, connects straight to the head. Predator gets his head decapitated. Fang here is still alive. Aftershock actually doesn't work out. Now Steaks will go for the
One enemy
spam and
remaining.
he gets it, but the bomb is ticked away too far. Will he go Fang taken out? Can he take out Fang in the meantime? And he's not gonna happen. Fang will still survive, but that shock bolt killed him. How is that even possible? Six, are you kidding me, man? You still want to take him out after losing the round? That is pure revenge coming in from Sticks because he could not clutch it out at that because of that aftershock that connected to him. And XFactors will still have the bye. Glitch Esports economy doesn't look good, but they are still winning the rounds. They lose one round and they're gonna have to go to Eco, I think, for the save. At the same time, let's head over to number 9. That's going to be Predator going up on A shot along with 30 tap God. A nice boom bot clears out both the angles, and after that, Notsa is still going to be on that right side of shot. But will tap God know about that? That's the question. They have a crossfire set up on A shot. A TP comes in from Zach the net, and he's going to be on top of heaven. Gets taken out by Northside, who was up on A shot, already covering that angle. Predator and Fang left alone in a 2v5, and I don't think this is going to go in their favor. Some of the frags that I noticed, the way they connect to the head, like those are actual skills, right? That's why they are here. That's why these teams are fighting to be one of the top 8. And this is the action that's brought to you by Gamers the Bongo. And if you guys are liking the content that's being provided to you, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the stream, share it with your friends, and head over to our Facebook. Search Gamers the Bongo, and you're gonna find our page. Like it, share it, follow it, and you're gonna get all the updates about the tournament over there. And it's 12 seconds left on the clock. I don't think
10 seconds left.
Glitch Esports is gonna go for this fight up, and now the Trapper is gonna let them know about who's coming in, and now all they're doing is killing the economy for Team XFactors as 2 guns are already taken away. That is gonna make a factor on Team XFactors economy, and now they can't get rifles. Still gonna have 4 rifles. Stick still gets one, and it's gonna be Northside on a Bucky. And I want to see where he goes with this one. Server number 5, and he's going towards A. Alright, let's see how Glitch Esports counter this round. And this looks like they're going to be going towards C. Fang here swings out with a pistol. Now the eco is actually for Team Glitch Esports, whereas XFactors still have a buy in their favor. These 2 rifles, they need to deal some damage. Predator and Fang need to pop off right now to get this round in their favor. Fang here just waiting for that A aggression that might come in. Northside on that Blaze Storm is gonna go towards that, but not yet convinced that anyone might be coming this way. The same way Fang is convinced that someone might be lurking this way. Now Wild here is gonna get denied with that Omen smoke that came in from Fury towards B entrance, and that's gonna be all of Glitch Esports going towards Garage, and that recon bolt, and Predator goes for the fight. Fang takes down one but gets taken out. Can't control the spray, and that's gonna be Wild taking down
C.
both the players from Glitch Esports on the side. Now this guy has some aim, man. He's just snapping onto people's heads. 4-round deficit still in favor of XFactors. Glitch Esports have 3 rounds, but I don't think that's enough in Haven, because defending, as I said, in Haven is tougher than attacking. At the same time,
this is a nice spot.
they are losing their attack, Glitch Esports, and a different kind of approach might be the way that they can actually win this matchup, and that's going to be Wild dropping a spy cam on A main. But Team Glitchy Sports is moving towards C. Let's head over to number 8. That's gonna be Tap God dropping a cluster grenade, using that satchel to move inside the side through the smoke. He's gonna go for the first frag, gets taken out by Darkslayer. Zagdinet answers back, takes 2, doubles up, goes onto the side. Fury here inside CT. Tries to clear out garage window. He's also thinking that someone might be there. And there is actually Predator waiting here under that window. The moment he jumps out, he's gonna get taken out. Fury not yet ready to go out of this place yet. Now the Cypher, oh my god, Predator is there. He checks it, but Wild will take him out.
Standing.
Neural theft comes in from the Sova, and that's gonna be the cleanup coming in from XFactors. That's the round in their favor. 5-round lead.
Spike defused.
Everyone from XFactors are actually doing a
Last
great
round
job
in
in
the half.
playing the responsibilities that they are given on the defense. Now Wild is gonna again move towards A and set up his trap at the same time when Raze and Sova is working out
That
on
goes
C.
there. Yes, this should. Oh, this is a nice spot.
Look at
Here.
Fang right now, and
Let's go.
they are not gonna have a goodbye. Half hour Fang, and they already, Glitchy Sports already have the site, and they are gonna have a frag too. Fang is gonna connect with Wild up on Heaven. The Hunter Fury comes in, takes down Fang before the spike gets planted. And that's the recon bolt coming in. That's gonna give them the information that they need.
Satchel out.
Get spotted out, but look at oh my god, look at the control.
One enemy
Hailzak here
remaining.
behind
One
that corner.
enemy
No one
remaining.
checks that, and Hailzak cleans it all up with that trigger discipline. He lets the first one go, connects and kills both of them, while the
Switching
Sova has a
sides.
bow in his hand, and that's gonna be the 4th round for Glitchy Sports after a 5-round losing streak, I think. How many rounds were it that they lost? 3-round losing streak. Before that, they actually got 2 plants, and they won those rounds. It's taking a bit of time for Glitchy Sports to recover after they lose 1 round, but ultimately it's happening, and now it's going to be the defense, and it's going to be a tougher job, I believe, for Team Glitchy Sports to hold this one out. And we're going to head over to number 3. That's going to be Wild. This pistol round is going to make a lot of difference in favor of the game. If XFactors get this one, they're going to be up on 9, and double digits is almost confirmed for them.
I have dropped the spike.
The Spikeum goes down, and Zagdinet is already smoking out places on his own. He's
There.
not even seeing any aggression over there, but he's still smoking those angles out. And Wild, along with Sticks, is gonna keep the control over on mid. No aggression coming in from Glitchy Sports. They are waiting for them to pop off on the side, and at the same time Wild is actually setting up the flank. And Hailzak takes down the first. Six goes down on A shot. Darkslayer returns the favor. Fury and Darkslayer will keep heading on to the side. Zagdinet also goes down. Double Cyber Cage up on red. That cluster grenade is gonna give a lot of damage, but it's not gonna be
Spike
enough.
planted.
Spike goes down. A 2v4 coming in favor of XFactors. Will Hailzak be able to get those frags to make this matchup happen? They're not yet going for the 5. Now, Tap God peeks out, goes for the
player
5,
standing.
takes down 2,
One
but he'll
enemy
get taken out.
remaining.
Fang in a 1v1, but he's low HP. Darkslayer will still give him a headshot and decapitate him while he can. And there's the 9th round. Just like I said, if XFactor wins this, it's a heavy chance that they will make double digits. And Team Glitchy Sports is trailing behind at least 6 rounds now, if Team XFactors get this one on their favor. I believe that's the thing that's gonna happen, because obviously Glitchy Sports is not favoring a buy right now. They are gonna go for the Eco 5 Classics on their hand, and it's gonna be a clean and quick round from X Factors, I believe. But they are still not giving that any chance. They're still gonna wait. Let the owl drone go by for the recon. Get any information that they can before they push onto a side. Short angle looks clear. Cluster grenade goes down from Dark Slayer for that corner on shot.
Plant
Now
the
they
spike.
are falling
Plant the
back.
spike.
Not heading that way yet. And
Enemy
now
kill.
Northside gets the first frag onto Zach DNet, and he's gonna dash onto the side. Goes for the other one, takes down Fang. Sight is cleared, and X Factors.
One enemy remaining.
Short rush coming in, but that's gonna be Hail Zach going down to Wild. Tap got left alone, and
planted.
he's gonna jump and get
Flawless.
taken out by Northside with that incredible flank support that he came up for. Just like I said, double digits confirmed for Team X Factors. Now the buy comes in from Glitch Esports, and now they need to answer back. Now they need to do something different. Now it's their time to get this round deficit closed down. And if they need to win, they're gonna have to win 6 rounds before Glitchy X Factors gets any more round on the double digits, like 11 or 12. If they get that, I don't think Glitchy Sports will have any confidence
Here.
left for this matchup. Garage bot goes down, a wind smoke for the window. Northside will peek out, gets concussed but keeps pushing, does not stop, and he's gonna dash in front of the Jet, and that's gonna give the Jet the chance to take one down, but he's gonna get traded out instantly by Fang. It's a 3v3 coming in, post plant.
Spike planted.
Glitchy Sports does not want to contest the site yet. Boombot is going to give the information about someone being on the corner. Cluster grenade goes down. Northside is going to survive with that jump up in the air. The updraft actually saved him. Goes for the peek out with that paranoia flash. Takes down Predator. And now 30 tap god and Zagdinet left alone, and he's going for the swing.
One
Zagdinet
enemy
will take
remaining.
down one of them, and that's why he left alone in the fight, and he's not gonna make it happen. But why is no one at A main yet? How did this round go out of the hand for Team X Factors? They had the man advantage, they had the positioning, but it still did not go in their favor, and that's the 5th round. The deficit closing down to a bit. 5-round lead for X Factors, and the money is still there for them. Both the players have a good momentum going on, and none of them want to pause, nothing. They have their plans set in their mind, they have the goals, the way they wanted to do. But even though Team X Factors got the double digits,
Claw through them.
Glitchy Sports did not care about that, and they are still fighting back. Like it's just one round that they have lost. The door armor gets spammed, and 30 tap god is gonna drop down another raised bot. He's gonna spot out information on outside garage, and the blade storm is there on Northside's hand, and is he gonna aggress inside garage? And he's not doing that yet. Now Northside gonna peek out soon, and he peeks out. Blade storm, he will spot it out. Zagdinet gets damage from cluster grenade on B link towards CT. The push is not in yet. Zagdinet will deny it again with that smoke. Up on the side, spam comes in. Bolt
Blinding.
gives no information whatsoever. They are pushing back, but they are not ready yet to move on to any of the sides. Northside and it's going to be Hail Zach and Zagdinet holding the B side alone, and they are making X Factors push back and retreat to go to a different side, because this is not the way that it will happen for them.
30 seconds
The
left.
Omen will have the smoke ready, and he's gonna drop it towards B-main again. Now that's not where they are going. C is opened up. Fang is left alone on the side. He won't be able to frag it out. He
Spike
still
down,
takes down
C.
one. Darkslayer with 2 frags on the side. It's a plant again for X Factors and a 4v2.
Spike planted.
Now they won't do the mistakes. They are going towards the A main cubby, and they are not gonna be up on the side.
Last player
6
standing.
here goes for the fight. Superb control on the gun, and he's gonna take down Zach DNet. And it looks like the 11th round coming in for Team X Factors. 2 rounds left for them to be victorious and move over to be one of the top 8. FirstGod Warzone tournament. This is the
Cage triggers.
first day of the round of 16, single elimination round 2. This is team XFactors versus team Glitch Esports, and that's going to be XFactors dominating Glitch Esports on their attack. One round did go in their favor, but now there's no money on Glitch. They will either have to decide to save, or they will have a buy that's not good enough to fight the members of XFactors right now. Fang already bought up and convinced that he needs to buy. But a different call out coming in from team Glitch Esports. They're going to go for the eco. They're going to play for the overtime after this one. And they need a full buy to actually contest the members from XFactors. That's what they decided. Predator here is going to get droned out very soon. He does not get droned out. The drone goes past him. No one spots him out, and Sticks will regret that. Northside gets taken out by, but why did Predator go for that fight? He knows that he's at a disadvantage, and it's a 2v4 now in favor
Last player
of Team
standing.
XFactors. Now Hailzak coming in from the flank with that Blaze Storm is going to take down Fury, but Zach the Net left alone in a 1v3. He's going to be on the other side of the map coming in from T-Spawn. Cheeks waits at A main. He knows someone's might be there coming in from the flank. Now who's going to peek out first? Who's going to get the tap onto first? Zach the Net peeks out and just stands there before shooting any bullets. Sticks lines it up and taps him down, and his head
Out of
goes
charges.
boom.
Match point.
That's the match point for Team XFactors. They just need one more round, and a buy coming in from Glitch Esports. Let's just see if they can prevail XFactors from winning it out after a 2-round streak of loss that Team Glitch Esports just suffered. Cheeks here lining up a recon bolt for middle.
Revealing area.
He's gonna go for that bounce smoke, and the owl drone is gonna head toward C right now. Garage window gets denied with that cluster grenade coming in, and he just disconnects that trap wire with the owl drone, and that's such a nice point, and he will spot that out. The showstopper kills the Cypher on the side, who has no idea what's happening to him. Another showstopper from Tap God, but it will shoot before Sticks takes him down. 3v4 in favor of XFactors. A retake that needs to happen for Glitch Esports to survive. Now Fury here under the window. Hailzak goes
planted.
behind the smoke. He will check the corner, but Fury will have the advantage of the lower ground, and he will get the frag. It's a 2v4 coming in for Glitch Esports. Zactinet gets one, gets down to 50 HP, but all three of them are inside main right now, and both of them are going to pop out from the smoke any moment now. Fang is not looking at the right angle. They don't know that they are there, and the spam keeps happening.
enemy
The
remaining.
tap goes down. Northside peeks out, and that's the 13th round for XFactors, and they're moving on to be one of the top 8 to fight in the quarterfinals. The third matchup finishes of day 1 of the round of 16, and it's going to be XFactors winning it out, dominating Team Glitch Esports. A good attempt from Glitch Esports. Hailzak did what they could, but it did not work out for them. The frags weren't going in their favor, and we're going to be right back with the 4th matchup of the day. In the meantime, do subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the stream, share it, and head over to the Facebook for any updates about the tournament. I'll see you back in some time. And here we go for the last time of the day, the last matchup of round of 16 for day 1. It's going to be Team FlameXSerenity on the attack and Team We Tried on the defense. And welcome back everyone to the Valorant FirstGod Warzone tournament sponsored by TX Crim, brought to you by Gamers Divongo and affiliate partner Exit Lag. It's going to be Bind.
G'day.
A lot of, like, did I cast Bind ever? Like, I didn't yet, I think. Bind never happened in the, like, whole tournament, and this is the first Bind map, I think. So at the same time, it's going to be We Tried with a stack of 3 on A, and Cypher with the camera and everything on B. FlameXSerenity moving towards A short, slowly aggressing on Shower. Shower is gonna get walled off by that stage from Team We Tried. Push comes in from short. Ragnarok looks the other way, and they're gonna get the frags on A. We Tried goes down on A side, and that's gonna be the side for Team FlameXSerenity. He's already up in
One
heaven,
enemy
but
remaining.
Godfather is coming with a knife in his hand, and he's gonna get taken out. It's a flawless first round coming in from FlameXSerenity. Not gonna be a teammates, but none of them go down. Ragnarok, he should have stood his ground and fought that battle when the paranoia came in, but instead he smoked and he moved the other way, and that's when the site was opened up for Team FlameXSerenity.
Here.
Same time, I saw Flicker, Vibe, Reaper, Dead God, these people like dominating the matchup in the qualifiers. So I believe a good performance will come up from them in this matchup too. But at the same time, We Tried did not
Wrong buddy out.
go down so easily, and let's see how they react this match against this
Lucky sight.
FlameXSerenity.
Lucky
The paranoia comes in towards the side, and they are rushing on to B. One smoke goes down towards elbow. Frags are going in the favor of FlameXSerenity. Godfather Shukto going down. That's
Grounded.
almost the second round in their favor,
enemy
and
remaining.
not Flicker here, just
Flawless.
pushing onto the side and taking down everyone along with Vibe. They're playing the aggressive game as they know that their pace will be very hard to counter, and they are confident about that. And not Flicker here is gonna be going towards A now. A little bit of a mix-up, and they are gonna switch it all up. Tripwires go down for the flank, and this is why Cypher is the best man. And in the
Yes,
attack,
this should do.
he can kill off
Okay,
the lurk
let's get
alone,
set.
and he
This
can
is a
lurk
nice
alone
spot.
too at the same
That
time.
goes
But
there.
this time
goes
it's gonna be
here.
a buy coming in from Team We Tried. It's gonna be four Spectres and a shotgun, and it's gonna be going towards A. Same kind of firepower on the hands of Team FlameXSerenity too. Nightmare will get the first flag onto Flicker with that Judge.
planted.
Reaper still waiting, not going for the peek, and Nightmare will peek out, goes for the trade, but puts him down to 48 HP. Not gonna be enough. Ragnarok takes down Vibe. It's a 3v4 now after post plant, and they are pushing onto the side. Who's next? Takes down White
enemy
Wolf, but
remaining.
he will get picked off. No one knows the spot of the sky, and he's gonna get picked off by Akash too, while he peeks out from Lamps. First round in favor of Team We Tried. Seems like the way FlameXSerenity was aggressing, the judge kill, like, put their confidence to a bad level. I think they did not take the map control of Lamps anymore, and that's what changed the tide of the game. At the same time, the frags were just not in favor of FlameXSerenity, the way they were dueling it out. The Sky actually had to come back onto the site and give some support so that some players survive. And in the meantime, it's going to be a B push coming in from Team FlameXSerenity, heading over to number 9. Flicker is going to be heading towards Hookah. Angles
sight.
are clear. The cyber cage goes down. He's going to be on top of that cyber cage, giving out the angles that he can. Information is there. The tripwire is denied, and he goes on with the dash, takes down White Wolf on top of the box, takes down Godfather again. The jet comes out of the smoke for no reason, and that's gonna be who's next taking Ragnarok. Akash.
Last player
Now
standing.
Flicker coming out from back of Shukto, and he will get taken out to Nightmare with that judge. He's having a fight of his life, and he's gonna take out who's next in the meantime, but still the round of FlameXSerenity. Only one member of FlameXSerenity went down last round, so the economy is at a very good spot for them. At the same time, it's not good for
She's nice.
we tried, because if they buy up this round, they won't
Help a
have
girl out,
anything
would
for the
ya?
next round. It's gonna be an eco
Cheers,
for
mate.
them, maybe a 5-round confirmed for Team FlameXSerenity. No, Flicker here with, see, Flicker is the duelist who does not stop. Okay, the same way that he keeps on moving towards the side, that spy cam goes down, but that sage wall, what is that meant for? Flicker is gonna go up on top of the double boxes on a shot. And he's gonna wait for the peek from Lamps. Will he spot someone out over there or will he not? Because Nightmare is waiting with that judge behind that angle and he's gonna spot out White Wolf, but he can't get that frag onto him. He goes again with that updraft and he's gonna get the frag onto White Wolf. Nightmare is still inside Lamps and no one's gonna go towards Lamps at all. Now Nightmare is gonna come back and Flicker will take him out. He knew that he's gonna be there. Goes for the fight again. Takes down Godfather, swinging around from Lamps. Goes for the swing again, but Akash will take him out this time, hearing the sound of Flicker. Someone's gonna be waiting right behind the connector.
One enemy remaining.
It's gonna be A tower. That's gonna be Akash taken out from behind him by Reaper from FlameXSerenity. Seems like a very dominant performance from Flicker alone, man. He's just I don't know how to say it. He's just not letting players duel with him. The moment he gets into a duel, first two bullets is hitting on the head, and they are going down before they can even deal any damage to Akash. I mean, Flicker.
Here.
At the same time, Akash with the jet from defense and the White
Here.
Wolf and Godfather, they need to maybe switch things around. And that's gonna be Shukto falling back from A main, because that flash from Sky. And the Trailblazer goes down from Sky. He's gonna send his Wolf down towards the elbow. He's gonna spot Shukto out, but the side is already FlameXSerenity's. Reaper goes inside the cyber cage, goes for the fight, takes down Shukto. It's gonna be 5v3 now in favor of FlameXSerenity. Nightmare again with that Singer, goes for the fight. Reaper will take him out with that
One
spam.
enemy remaining.
Vivier takes down Akash on the flank. And that's White Wolf left alone, creeping on near B fountain, going towards B shot now. But will someone check him? Will he save the gun? And that's what he's going for. A save. We're going towards a lobby cave, but people are closing in on him. The Raze is right behind him, following him on that same angle. Someone's coming out from showers and he's gonna get taken out in a second, man. And that's when they come out and he just starts saving himself. The information is there. Player comes from T-spawn and Vibe takes him out. He can't save that gun. 4-round deficit in favor of FlameXSerenity. The attacking is going in their favor. And to be honest, Bind is a T-sided map. The attackers have a bit of an advantage, I will say, over the defenders because of how the map is laid out. But at the same time, it's just coming down to Flicker's dueling from, and that's what is
I've
making
got
them
your
win.
trail.
He's just going inside, taking all of them down. Now the ultimate seekers come out from the sky. He's gonna go for the spam. White Wolf drops his flash, goes outside the smoke, but he's not looking behind him. Death God will take him out. Flicker takes down Akash on the side. Godfather with that ADs is gonna stay near heaven, but
One
he
enemy
gets
remaining.
flashed out, and Flicker will swing out towards tower, and he's gonna take him out. That's gonna be Nightmare, gets taken out by Reaper. 5-round deficit coming in favor of Team FlameXSerenity, and no counter coming in from We Tried. They don't have any answers for the aggression of FlameXSerenity. The way they're taking the side, the way they're moving on to gain control of the map, it's not counterable by We Tried yet, but there might be something, there might be a change of plans that they might try to get the round in their favor, and matches can go from a deficit like this in their favor too. So all they need to do is just keep on trying as long as they can. And the paranoia comes in. Sky is Cypher is blind behind that. Shukto is gonna go for the frag, but he can't see anything.
Be faster.
Omen is gonna take a
One
TP
enemy
inside,
remaining.
inside the site, where the players are already pushed towards him, and that's White Wolf left alone. He's gonna wait for the flash, drop the flash behind Reaper, and Reaper is gonna just take him out. So even when you throw a flash, every abilities that you use, it takes a bit of time to draw the gun, and that's what White Wolf did not consider while he swung towards after the flash to take people down, because he still had to draw that ADs from his hand, load it up, and then shoot it. Flicker with a dominant performance, man. He's on 16 frags right now, double than only his teammate, man, on who's on second. Now it's gonna be again a B push coming in from FlameXSerenity. I'm gonna go on to Flicker because I can get some highlights from me. Is he gonna check the corner? He is gonna check the corner, goes for the fight, but Akash will take him out. DeathGod will answer immediately, trades him out. Godfather ready for the smoke, drops the Hellfire and gets one onto Hookah, and that's gonna be Vibe going down. DeathGod still answering back. White Wolf goes down. What is that spray from Godfather? He still can't connect it. That's gonna be
One enemy
Nightmare
remaining.
That's
taking
three.
out one of them. That's gonna be Nightmare taking out Reaper in the side.
know
The spy cam will give some information. The Cypher is gonna use his neural theft, and that's gonna give the location of Shukto. He's gonna go for the trade. Now that's the 4th frag for that goddess. Dominant performance from FlameXSerenity. They have a 7-round lead on Team We Tried. Only round We Tried got was the buy round after the pistol that happened in the first half. 3 rounds left in this half, including this one, and We Tried can get this matchup in their favor a bit if they need to. Now, that's the only way that they can win this, because the duels are not working in favor of Team We Tried. Now who's next is gonna move over to the other side, dropping the spike. Decides not to do that. Let's head over to number 8. Flicker again with the Blade Storm, and he's on the side, creeping out. Goes for the one, dashes out,
Give me those.
takes a
stats.
shot onto the head. That blade just decapitated White Wolf, and he's with that Bucky. Goes for the fight, but Shukto will still take him out with that Sheriff. Neural theft comes in from Team We Tried, and that's going to be the information of all the players. Reaper and Vibe still taking down 2 members at B, and they have the man advantage. The Seekers are coming in from Sky, but it's not going to spot Shukto out. Shukto will take
Last player
teleport.
standing.
Who's next takes out Akash, and Shukto's left alone in a 1v3. And he has the Sheriff in his hand. All he needs is to connect, but he won't be able to do that. DeathGod will take him down with a spam from the side.
Got it.
8-round lead in favor of FlameXSerenity. No answer whatsoever from We Tried. Resistance is minimal, while Flicker goes onto a side alone, takes down someone with a headshot, and there's no one to answer that back. Not how they will be able to win this matchup. 8-round lead needs to get covered up
Here.
on the defense a bit, at least, for them to do something on the attack. The spy cam will be up there on A shot, and the Rays will go peek out and take the spy cam. Cypher, will he go for the cyber cage?
Satchel out.
He's just waiting. Now look at Vibe there, gets taken out. Shukto here tries to fight, but it's still a 3v2. It's happening
enemy
so
remaining.
fast, there's nothing I can even talk about. Now that Spectre is gonna help Godfather get 1 frag onto not Flicker, and that stim is actually the thing that increased its fire rate so that he can get the frag. He's gonna pick up that Phantom. It's still a 1v2 that can happen, but who's next? He's just gonna wait for him, and Godfather can't react in time. He's gonna get his head taken off by
Last
him, and
round
that's gonna be
before the
9-round lead in favor of FlameXSerenity. One last round before FlameXSerenity will go to the defensive side. But in the meantime, if they get 11 right now, they don't have anything to worry about.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
That's a huge lead coming in for FlameXSerenity.
That goes there.
Flicker doing it all alone most of the rounds with those entry fragging that he is doing. The movement, the dashes, the updraft, that's all on point, and they're going to be ultimates ready in the side of team We Tried. Godfather peeks out, gets taken out by Reaper on A main. Smokes go down for elbow. But the spike is still at A, to be honest.
My
And
ultimate isn't
who's
ready.
next will still take out White Wolf with that spike. Slew Orb goes on A Vines, but that's not going to be enough to stop FlameXSerenity from pushing on to the side. Reaper is going to go towards the side, but the Blaze Storm will take him out while he was teleporting, and that was already spotted. Who's next? Peeks out from A main and takes out Akash. The players are still
One
up in
enemy
heaven.
remaining.
Hookah, and
Cage trigger.
now it's all Shukto. He's left alone in a 1v3. Doesn't get flashed yet, but who's next is going for the plant, and he does not know where, and that flash is going to be his demise, and he gets taken out by that goddess. 10-round lead on FlameXSerenity. No resistance whatsoever from We Tried, but
sides.
is it all going to change?
Got it.
Will the duels work out in team We Tried in the attacking? That's what we're going to look out for. That's not the factor. Team FlameXSerenity needs
Here.
just 2 more rounds to actually win this matchup and go home to sleep. Let's head over to number 2, Godfather, and they're going to be pushing towards A. But in the meantime, do check out our YouTube channel where the live stream is happening, and subscribe to the channel to get the notification. And for our day 2 of the matchup, it's going to be tomorrow, and schedules will be released on Facebook. So head over to the Facebook too and drop a follow over there to get the information. And Akash here gets taken out on lamps by Reaper after he dashed towards him. Now Reaper is left alone inside ramps, and he's still gonna get White Wolf. Shukto, after Shukto trades him out, and the spike is planted. It's a 1v3, and
standing.
Vivier takes down 2 inside lamps. Nightmare left alone in a 1v3 will take out 1, but instantly gets traded out by that goddess. 12th round match point for FlameXSerenity, and I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. I think it's time that I can prepare for my outro, but I did want to see some resistance coming in from We Tried. It did not happen. FlameXSerenity with their top-notch performance, and Flicker with his dueling power
Match
will
point.
gain all of the attacking rounds, and the lead is too much for We Tried to gain back right now. And I believe they're gonna go for the buy. They are going for the buy, but will that make a difference? Will they be able to get around and make this matchup go a bit more farther? That's not the case. FlameXSerenity here already won the matchup, and they are going to be going over to the best of 8, and that's the quarterfinals that's coming in. He's going to drop the bot, and he's going to go for the flash, and that's going to be the frag incoming in from Vibe. Gets the first one, drops the cluster grenade. Reaper takes him out with the connect, and that's going to be We Tried crumbling apart on the map. Godfather
One
getting
enemy
picked off
remaining.
1 by 1. Team FlameXSerenity win the matchup, and they are victorious. Moving over to the top 8 of
Defenders
quarterfinals. This is the Valorant FirstGod Warzone tournament brought to you by Gamers the Bongo, sponsored by TXCream and affiliate partner Exit Lag. This is Normad, and with me I have my observer on Sonic, and we have our top 4 teams that are gonna move on to the top 8.
Good game.
At the same time, Flicker with incredible performance. That's all that mattered, the way he actually gained those frags in the attacking. The 4 teams that are moving on to be the top 8 is going to be W Gaming, Team Disband, Team XFactors, and Team FlameXSerenity. They're going to be fighting against themselves in the quarterfinals, and we're going to be back tomorrow with the day 2 of our round of 16 to find the rest of the 4 teams that are going to move over to the quarterfinals. In the meantime, if you do want to get notified about any schedules, just head over to our socials, follow us there, and I'm going to be signing off for tonight after some very incredible matchups that happened. The action is not yet done. We'll come back tomorrow.